Close my door.
All right, and we are live.
Oh shit, we're on time.
Oh no! Right? Yeah.
Right.
How
How's
it's supposed to
everybody
be.
doing tonight? Thank you for joining us if you are in the comments. And
Doing
thank
pretty
you to
good.
yeah.
Subscribe to your channel, Tony. I'm sorry. Looking forward to this.
Robert Anderson. Why the fuck did he change his name?
Okay.
That's Bob. Robert Anderson.
Ah,
I don't know why he.
All right. So we are here to do a nightmare ranking. I guess I'll start looking at the comments and then we can get into I guess we'll start off with
well, I mean, I was going back and forth with what I wanted to talk about at first,
you were.
Oh,
but
You
I'm
were.
just gonna say it in general because it needs to be talked about. Um, for those who don't know, there was unfortunately another mass shooting in
yes.
Tennessee.
I see.
My thoughts go out to the families and everything with that, but we need to do more than just
Just talk about it.
nothing because
Yeah.
we're gonna keep the person bought the guns legally, but there needs to be something done about gun control in some way. Otherwise, we're gonna have more dead children, and I don't want to turn on the news or go on Twitter and see that there's another mass shooting in the United States. Because
Yeah.
it's honestly gotten to the point where Renee and I have already talked about it. We're not having kids in general. But if we did have kids, I wouldn't want to send them to public school because I would have that fear being like, is my kid going to get shot?
Absolutely.
Like,
Like when we grew up and went to school, we didn't have to worry about this stuff.
no.
It
And
started with Columbine.
Well,
I mean, not as bad.
you
I mean,
didn't.
Columbine, I understand, but yeah, I was. in
it's
school.
not as prevalent as it is
Right.
now.
Right. You can't go
There's
to a
like
mall.
a
You can't
mass
go to school.
shooting like every month or week at this point. When there was one mass shooting in Australia and they
Right.
banned
The other
weapons,
countries don't do
banned
it. Yeah.
guns, they haven't had one since. Why can't we do
Why can't we
something
follow
about
them? Yeah, exactly.
Like, no one needs to own an assault rifle. The assault rifles and all that stuff should be reserved for the military and military only. And when you leave the military, your weapons stay there at the base.
Yeah, there's no need for it. Yeah.
It's one thing to have a handgun for protection,
Right.
shotgun for hunting.
Yeah, you're right.
But an assault weapon is to kill someone. No one needs to own one.
Absolutely.
Anyway, Tony.
Anyway,
on a lighter note,
anybody gets political in the comments, I will kick your ass out. I don't do politics.
It's not even getting political. It's just
right,
saying stuff that needs to be done.
Yeah.
And not these old fuckers just sitting around being like, oh, it's banned fucking TikTok, which has nothing to do with what's going on in the world. Sorry about that.
Rochelle, I hate your profile picture, by the way. Hello. All right. This is either Ed or Haley or both. Hello,
bitches. All right. Hello, bitches.
Right. Hey, bitch. How's that?
Yeah, there you go. Hey, bitch.
I don't know who that is, if that's Ed or Haley.
Right.
Or both. Don't know.
I don't know, maybe.
Hey, Constance.
Hello.
Well, thank you, Robert.
Oh, very nice. Thank you.
Mizzy is
Robert.
definitely not the man.
Right. I know. See, I got one person that loves me, not Black Mizzy.
Black Mizzy. No, you don't even get the Mizzy part. You just
I know,
get
it's just a black guy. Yeah, it's just black guy.
Yeah.
Hello, Jared.
Hello.
Oh, I was talking about weapons.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
no. Speaking of.
Hey, Cody.
Hey, Cody. What's up?
Shit.
Hey, Constance.
Oh my god, we're gonna get kicked off.
That's right. Don't forget to roundhouse kick that like button.
Hell yeah.
It's Gus.
I can't
Hello to you,
Gus.
Gus. There you go. Okay, it's down there. Okay. Yes, it's what is that? Mizza. That's a new one, Gus.
Yeah. Yeah, I never heard the Izza part.
All right. Hey, Mom. Hey,
Hello,
Bonnie.
Bonnie.
Gus is saying hi to Andrew.
Laren.
Hey, Laren.
Hey, Laren.
How's it going, Laren? Hope you're doing well.
Yes.
Hello, Marco.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, I gotta get that.
Amazon has
Hey,
it.
listen, cut that shit.
I don't know. I like Jizzy a lot better.
I don't know.
Listen,
Jizzy
I'm not
has a
trying-
better flow.
See, that's the thing. You know, Freddy Krueger would definitely be like,
Call you
"Here's
Oh,
Jizzy."
of course he would. Yeah, exactly. He's killing me. Yeah.
Your
All right,
name
so I
is
guess-
Jizzy.
Right. Right.
Should I change his name to Jizzy?
No, you should
No.
not.
No, okay.
Between us, it's
I'll
fine.
be
I don't
nice. All right, so I guess we'll start off by saying what we like about this series, or the series in general,
Sure.
or we don't, and then we can get into our. We're gonna go from worst to best because it's
Yeah.
more fun to talk about the bad ones first.
Right. I agree.
All right, so let's start with
Okay.
Andrew, since I think he's the bigger Nightmare fan out of the
Yeah,
three.
Andrew's a
of us.
big fan.
Yeah. I would say Nightmare on Elm Street was the series that really like got me into like the slasher genre of horror. Like, I've always been like interested with horror, but more like werewolves, vampires, and stuff like that. I never got into slashers until I was like 14, and the first Nightmare on Elm Street was the one that I was like, okay, I've heard a lot about this one in particular. Didn't realize Johnny Depp was in it. And I didn't know that that was his first movie too. And it might not be the scariest horror movie, but it's one of those ones where it's like it has you think like, what happens if you can't wake up? Like, you know, those dreams where you're like falling
Oh yeah, you
right
fall, yeah.
before you hit the ground.
Right. You wake
Yeah.
up, yeah,
You wake up. What happens if you don't wake up?
exactly. Very
Or as
true.
Dr. Strange said, have you ever had the dream where you're falling as if someone pushed you off a tall building? It was probably me. So it was either my past self pushing me off something or Freddy.
Gus, Andrew does look a little different. He shaved,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
and Laren just said hello. Andrew's upper lip.
Yeah. It's been a couple of years since I've seen it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I've ever seen your. Besides in
Yeah.
past pictures, I don't think I've ever seen
Yeah.
your upper lip.
Yeah, I pulled out the 2019 Andrew look.
Nice.
Okay.
I was also shaving and messed it up, so I was like, fuck it.
Oh yeah. I've done that. That happens.
I
yeah.
am not pulling out the 2020
No.
Tony
No,
look. I don't like
no,
What,
it.
you don't want to
facial
be
hair.
clean shaved, innocent
No.
Tony anymore?
Right.
No,
You
I'm
look
good.
younger.
I'm good. I don't care about that.
I hear you.
I don't know about that.
Oh,
I'm kind of married. I'm Renee's bitch.
That is true. That is true.
is this Ed? This must be Ed, I guess.
It has to be Ed. I don't.
Yeah.
Then again, I don't know.
Yeah, no.
I mean, Ed.
Actually, no. Usually Ed
I mean,
uses the pants or
there's a
something.
comment that also says this is Ed, by the way.
This is Ed.
Oh,
By the way.
okay.
That's what I figured.
Oh, okay.
Haley
Somebody's
uses her
behind.
own.
Oh yeah, she has her own name. Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so Mizzy, what do you like about the franchise?
Oh, I agree. It's just this was one of the first that I saw. I saw part 4 when I was like 7
Oh,
or
you
8.
poor soul.
Oh yeah, I was.
I know part 4 is probably one of the worst ones. to start
Oh,
with.
it's fucking terrible.
Yeah, it's not good. Yeah, so it was like a.
Is it
Barbara
part
Streisand?
4 that has Roseanne, or is it part 5?
That's
No,
part
that's
6.
That's
That's
Is it?
that's Freddy's dead.
yeah, that's Freddy's dead.
Okay.
Yeah. This one
That's
has,
a whole.
Shows how
This is
many
the one where
times
the
I've
girl
watched
turns
this.
into a cockroach or whatever. That's the one he turns.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, that was actually. I'll save my discussion
Yeah,
for that.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just got introduced. It scared the crap out of me when I was a kid, but now I love it. So yeah, this is one of my favorite. After Scream, it's probably my favorite horror franchise.
Okay.
For sure.
I feel like I'm in the minority of the two because I am. Freddy is not one of my favorites. I will watch him. I don't mind him, but he's not one of my favorite, like, big bad horror slasher
Out of
people.
the big 3 or whatever.
Yeah, no, he's not my favorite. But I mean, I do like the franchise as a whole. I mean, I will watch them. I'll buy them on Blu-ray or 4K if they ever do.
Oh,
I
yeah.
really hope they release.
I hope
a
so
4K
too.
set.
Me
It is
too.
long overdue for a
Absolutely.
nightmare, like either Blu-ray set, like a
A
Screen
nice.
Factory
I'll
set
take that
for
at that
Friday the
point because the
13th.
one we have is just basic.
It's
and
a
not
little
good.
box set. It's stupid, but yeah, nice set. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
That'd be-
Scream Factory could probably do something with that.
Yeah, like just imagine the artwork they could put on the box like they did Friday the 13th.
I would buy it just for the
Yeah.
artwork alone.
Yeah, imagine a box like that. Yeah, that Jason. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
But the bad thing is they'd include the remake.
I
Yeah,
mean, that can be
unfortunately.
overlooked. It's fine. You don't have to watch it.
Yeah.
It'd
Yeah, but
probably
throw
be
it out.
it's gonna ruin the collection though.
Well,
'cause
yeah,
it's
you
in
can't
there.
take it out because it's got to fit.
and take it out.
But then it's gonna make it lopsided.
Put a
They're
blank
not gonna-
case in
just
there.
take the disc
No.
out. And keep the box.
You could just put a
case.
blank case with artwork on it or something.
You're a blank case with artwork on it.
All right, that's it. You're going on mute. But yeah, the first Nightmare was probably, I think it was the second horror film I saw. Scream was the first, and I'm like, oh, I can handle horror films. And then I jumped right into Nightmare on Elm Street. I was a little too young to do that. It did freak me out when I was a kid, but watching it now, I mean,
But that's the thing.
Yeah,
when
now
you're
it's
a
so
kid,
different. Yeah.
dreams are supposed to be a safe space.
Right. That's
And then
true.
it turns out like Freddy is gonna get you regardless.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Absolutely. If you're not safe in your dreams, yeah, you're not safe anywhere. It's crazy.
I don't think I've ever seen you with a beard, Jared.
I know. I've always seen him clean shaven. I don't.
Next time we see him, he has like a kid.
Right.
It's like
Yeah, I remember that, Haley. It was, and they're saying hi to each other. All right, so like we said, we're going to start with the worst. I think we're all going to have the same worst, but I will start with Andrew, go to Mizzy, and then I'll go last.
All right. Well, least favorite is the remake. I already talked
What?
about.
Oh, what?
Look,
That's not your favorite?
fuck no. It took, like I said before we started the stream, it took everything that was great with Nightmare on Elm Street, just made it bad.
Mhm.
Like Freddy, I hated Freddy. I didn't like how he looked. Yeah, like the original look doesn't exactly look like a burnt victim. It looks more like
Right.
melted cheese. But
Yeah.
it's a classic look for that character. And then they wanted him to look more like a burned victim or whatever.
Mhm.
And it just failed. And one, he's shorter than Nancy.
Mhm.
Which
Yeah, that's
Tony
hilarious.
pointed that out. They like it was hinted that he liked kids later in the series, but that wasn't a thing in the original.
Right.
And then they just made him a child molester.
They just said, yeah,
killer.
he's full on molester.
He's
yeah.
a full-on molester. That wasn't
Whereas
even
in the
what
original, he was just a
literally
child
said.
killer, which
Right.
I mean, it's not any better.
No, but right. But I know what
Like-
you're saying.
And then I will say the only redeeming thing, and it's not a whole lot, Clancy Brown's in it for like 5 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Busy?
He's good.
I can shit
yeah.
on it more, but I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, at the
There's a lot of that.
Yeah, there's a lot of that in it. But I definitely second that. The remakes, the last between the bad, it had like a lot of CGI, I think the makeup.
did.
I give Jackie Earl Haley credit. You know, he did his best at what he could do, I guess, you know. Bad script. The girl that played Chris should have been Nancy. I thought Rooney Mara was horrible.
Yeah.
Just like Tony said, she looked like she didn't want to be there. And
She was bored.
she's complained about the movie and said she didn't
Wasn't
want to be
Michael Bay the producer of it or
Yeah.
something like that?
Yeah, but he also produced the Friday the 13th
He did the
and the
Friday
Texas
in
Chainsaw
Texas,
Massacre remakes,
which are
so-
both I like both of
which are
those.
both good. I like them both.
Yeah, this one they just dropped the ball, and it was so exciting because we got a new Freddy finally, and it was just damn. It was
Honestly,
disappointment.
like, yeah, I know it's a remake, but they should have just recast Robert.
Yeah.
Englund.
Oh yeah,
That would have been good. Yeah,
yeah,
it still would have been a shit movie, but not
Yeah.
as bad.
yeah, just a bad.
All right, so
script.
I'm going to echo that the remake is the worst. It's just I watched it again the other night to refresh. It's a piece of garbage. It's
How-
bad.
Did you actually
I bought
watch
the
it all the way
Steelbook
through?
cut. I did watch it all the way through,
Oof, you brave soul.
and I bought the
I
Steelbook.
haven't watched it
Yeah.
since it came out.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
yeah, the opening kill is great, the way the guy
Yeah,
slits his
with the
throat.
knife. Yeah,
But after that, all the kills are just.
and it's only like
Kinda
3
dull,
kills.
to be
Yeah,
honest.
they haven't
Yeah,
all
there
the
wasn't
first
that
half
many
hour.
kills.
And also, like, later in the series as it goes, the deaths don't kind of go with reality. But in the original, it's kind of more realistic deaths and not a hole being punched in your chest or some other bullshit like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, like the remake when like they just took scenes and made them worse. Like when Freddy's coming through the wall, that was terrible CGI.
Yeah.
For the remake.
Oh
Which-
yeah.
Whereas
no,
in the
way
original, it was
so much
just a
better.
guy pressing his face against latex and just
Exactly.
leaning
And when you-
over the bed.
Yeah, and it still looks better even today. It still looks better.
Oh
than,
yeah.
than
Oh
that.
yeah.
And it when your lead actress tries to blow the audition for the remake, but they hire her
Yeah.
anyway.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
She's a good actress otherwise. She just didn't want this role, and it showed.
Yeah. 100%.
It's funny that Freddy is shorter than both of the females in this, and they have to put him up on like pedestals in every scene they're together because he's too freaking short. Yeah, the remake was just not a good remake. I mean, it was just, I think it was a trend of the times.
Mm-hmm.
They were doing all those horror remakes, and Nightmare was the next one up. So,
But they just rushed it or something because it's just a bad script. It's like you said, the Texas Chainsaw and Friday are
I like the
pretty
Texas Chainsaw
pretty
one and
decent
Friday.
remakes. You know what I mean? And this one,
I like the Texas Chainsaw better than the original.
I do too. It's a hot take, I know, but I do too.
It is. I mean, I like it better.
I do too.
Yeah, that's the worst in the series to us. If anyone likes it in the comments, jump in the comments and tell us why.
Yeah, don't be afraid to.
And then you'll be
delete that
told
shit.
why your opinion is
Fucking wrong.
invalid.
Andrew will let you know.
Andrew will let you know. Jared hasn't seen all of the Nightmares. Ed's favorite is Freddy's Revenge. What number was that?
That's part 2.
Part 2. Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know, he didn't really get a whole lot of revenge, though.
I will give part 2 the makeup effects. That was
the makeup's actually really good.
Yeah, and
Nightmare.
part 2 was very homoerotic
Oh,
addition to the series.
We'll get to that when we rank part 2.
This Tony,
which I think is probably going to be different on all of our rankings because I think Missy likes it.
I do. I don't mind it.
I don't mind part 2. I'm just saying there's a lot of gay stuff in there.
Yeah.
The original part 2, New Nightmare, and those are good choices.
Yeah.
The rest are,
Yeah.
I don't know. Part 3 is still pretty good.
Oh,
part 4.
I don't want to. Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, the score was not that bad in the remake. That's Jared has a point.
I have to disagree. I don't remember the score at all. I remember the original Nightmare on Elm Street theme better because it was actually in the movie. They didn't have anything to go with Freddy in the remake. So it sucked.
The remake is just anybody. I can't talk. I bought the goddamn steelbook when I went to Holyoke with David.
Yeah, you guys keep trying to get me to buy it.
It was $5 and it looked nice.
Oh, we go to FYE. I just slapped it out of Missy's hand.
Right, twice.
It was $5. It looked. I suggest not doing that in Holyoke. They will probably kick us out.
Right.
It's not Attleboro where they don't give a shit about anything.
True.
Yeah. But yeah, I bought the remake steelbook. It was a nice steelbook. What can I say?
Yeah, it's nice artwork. It's better than the movie, I guess. The artwork.
It was better than the movie. Yes. The makeup effects are nuts. And he's still pretty terrifying in part 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just wasn't a huge fan of the claw fingers that he had in it.
Didn't care for the lead kid.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
All right, so next would be how many?
There's 9 with
Freddy vs. Jason, right? Is that including Freddy vs. Jason?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Other than that, it would be 8.
Yeah.
And we're not including the documentary because
Oh yeah, I forgot.
So that was including the remake, right? The 9 was including the remake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
So number 8. What is your Andrew?
Why don't we have Mizzy go first?
Oh, okay. We'll switch it up. That's fine.
Oh, yeah, let's have Mizzy go first. We'll go around.
That's fine. Number 8 for me is.
It's not my stream. You can do what you want, Tony.
Well, that's
no, he's down there. We can go around. I'm going last.
Tony's always going last, right? Yeah. Part 6. Freddy's dead. It's just bad. I'm sorry. I mean, the only kill that I really liked was the motorcycle kill, which is edited, but you can go on YouTube and see the unedited version. It's pretty cool. The guy's on a motorcycle, and all these things just start coming out of him and going in his hands. And
is it that one? I could have sworn it was a different one. Whereas
I'm pretty sure. Oh god, now you're gonna question me. I'm pretty sure that was part 6. But if I'm wrong, correct me. Someone in the chat.
Hold on.
Or Andrew can Google it. He has a computer.
just like a motorcycle kill or crash or something. But it's just bad though. The other thing that stands out is when he's playing a video game and the kid he
Yeah,
has the
that's
kid hopping up
Motorcycle
and down.
death is
I'm wrong.
it's saying part 5 is a
Really?
motorcycle
Okay.
death.
Okay. Well, I'm wrong then. I
I don't
apologize.
remember any kills from part
Something.
6.
Okay.
Though. All I
Well,
remember
yeah.
about part 6 is Roseanne. And
I mean,
Yeah,
it
that
says a whole lot when you don't really remember which kill is which about
yeah, that's true.
part 6.
That's true. Yeah, right.
And if Roseanne is your highlight, then if
Roseanne
Tom
and Tom
Arnold is
Arnold.
the highlight of your movie, then
Yeah, maybe we'll see him this year again.
oh, we're gonna see him again this year.
Yeah,
So
I'm sure
he'll be there with an empty table again.
right.
Maybe he'll bring
Oh
Roseanne.
no, Laren, I'm talking about when Freddy joins the real world. He's not wearing the glove. Like the claws are like attached to his like fingernails, and it's his actual like.
Oh, it's
hand.
just like I see
Oh,
what you mean.
okay.
Yeah, like the things on his fingertips. Yeah. Yeah, it's just bad. It's way too jokey. It's not scary to me. It's just bad, bad.
Yeah, that was at the tail end of just
The Nightmare
shit-
series, pretty much.
yeah, until Wes Craven's New Nightmare.
Right.
Yeah, because ironically, it's called Freddy's Dead, even though he didn't. Well, he did die, but it was just so stupid. It was.
I'm assuming that's your next worst one as well.
You'll probably be surprised. But it's the time when the movie came out because you know it was during the 3D craze.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that too. Oh my god, yeah. That wasn't. Yeah, that wasn't. Yeah, I don't care for it at all. So that's me.
Hey, Melly.
Yeah, it's. Thanks, Millie.
So, what is your number 8, Andrew?
Me? Oh,
Yes,
why don't we get okay?
because you're going next.
All right, Tony. Well, my number 8 would be part 5.
Okay.
Okay.
There's just I can't stand the Dream Child,
Oh
and
god, yeah.
it's. I try to block out the really bad ones, and it says a whole lot when I can remember a bit about the remake. But one, it came out, I think, within a year or a few months after part 4.
Yeah, they
Okay,
cranked them out like
And
like a year. after.
it's just terrible. Like
Don't answer your phone, whoever that is. I'm just kidding.
It's not me.
I mean, I don't answer my phone anymore.
Who has landlines anymore?
I mean, since Scream, nobody uses it anymore.
That's true. Good point.
Well, what was I? Oh yeah, part 5. And it's just one, the main chick no one cares about. It's not even like
I don't remember who the lead in part 5 was.
I don't even remember her name.
I don't either.
But she was boring in part 4. I didn't care about her there, and a lot of the kills weren't even that good either in part 5, from what I remember.
Andrew, it's Sue. Pick up the phone.
It's your favorite scary movie.
Hey, Susan.
Hello,
So,
Sue. Yeah, I'm trying to. I know.
Well, Laren, you ain't missing much. So
yeah, you really aren't. Yeah, there's not even really a memorable death except I think it's of course the motorcycle death.
So yeah, I screwed that up. Yeah. Is that the one too with the kid? I think it's the one that's like the kid
honestly,
on a
after,
skateboard.
like,
He's
part
in
3,
black and
everything
white.
just blends together to me in one big giant blur of
I'm trying to think if it's this one that has the kid with the hearing aid.
Oh
wait,
yeah,
no, that's Freddy's Dead. Never mind.
That's
That was one of my favorite.
Oh, that
kills
is
for-
Freddy's Dead. You're right. Yeah.
And but yeah, the comic book kill with
Yeah, the comic book
Super
one, yeah.
Freddy.
Right.
Super Freddy.
Super Freddy sucks.
Oh my god, that was horrible. Yeah.
Which was the one that used the Nintendo Power Glove? Was that part 6 or 5?
That was Freddy's Dead.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
6. with
Okay.
Breckin
With the
Myers bumping up
small
and down like a
cameo of Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp
playing
with
the
your brain
sincere-
on drugs,
Yeah,
eggs thing.
even though he's
Right. He's
had.
had his issues. It's okay. Yes.
All right.
All right,
so
Tony, what's your next one?
it's Freddy's dead. I mean, he's riding on a broom like the Wicked Witch. Come on.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
I think
that's
they're
it.
out of ideas.
Yeah.
And when your notable cameo is Roseanne Barr and Tom Arnold, I
Yeah.
mean, They were
Thank
big
you,
in the
Rock Music
90s.
Forever. It's Alice that was in Dream Child and
Alice. Okay.
I don't
What
remember
did you
any
say
of
now?
their names.
Dream
Yeah.
Master.
Okay. She was in 2 of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Alice. It does sound familiar now, but
Okay, the kid with the earpiece is Freddy's dead.
Yeah.
okay.
And then all the kills just start to. The one I used the picture for down here. What part was that? The needles. That was part 4.
That was part
That's
3.
3. That's
Oh,
3.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
That was a cool kill.
Let's
I mean,
get
he was
high.
killing
Let's
a
get
drug addict.
high. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Did he actually say that, Rock?
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
you
did.
and
he
your little
does
soul
on the
too.
on the broom. Yeah. Yeah.
Not enough right there. There you go.
Yeah.
That's part 6.
Exactly.
All right.
Still better
So
than Jason.
no. Okay, so number 7
What are we doing now? 7. Yes.
for Mizzy.
I'm going with Dream Child Part 5. That kid just bugs the hell out of me for some reason. I don't know why.
You know what? That was the same kid in Jurassic Park at the beginning.
Yes, I've seen him before. That's right.
Was it
that's
really?
right.
Yeah,
that
the
you say
kid that
now.
was in Dream Child was the one that got the shit scared out of him by Alan Grant.
Yeah, because I remember I've seen him in a
Oh.
few other movies. Yeah. Yeah, it's just
It looks like a
That's
6-foot
bad.
turkey.
Okay,
Like
okay.
he says. And, oh God, I can't with that one either.
His acting career went far.
Yeah, I don't think he. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen him as an adult anywhere, but yeah, just bad. It's
If Dream
stupid.
Child is your highlight of your career, then
Oh yeah, that's saying
Yeah.
something, I guess, right? I mean, I'd rather just say I'm from Jurassic Park if I had
I mean, to be
a few
fair,
seconds
Robert
free
Englund was just there for a paycheck.
for a paycheck. Yeah,
that's true.
is that the one too? They like
Did
they
he
ran out
want to
of
do
money.
any of them past like number 3?
I mean, you kind of can't really recast Freddy
No,
Mhm.
well, they
because he
tried
has
to
a
go
distinct
that way.
voice and face.
Mhm.
It's one thing with Michael Myers and Jason where they're wearing a
'Cause
mask,
they don't talk. So
whereas if it's Freddy, you're gonna know it's somebody else playing it.
Oh, 100%.
And I mean, he
yeah,
liked playing the character anyway.
yeah.
He just happened to be in bad.
I kind of wish they'd get him back for like one more movie. I don't know what they would do, but
He said he wants to. He-
Well, they better hurry up. Let's go. Like, what
Yeah.
are we waiting for? It's been 13 years.
oh, I hope they get him this year for Civil Scream Con. That'd be a cool autograph.
That'd be cool.
Oh, that'd be really cool. Yeah, that'd be my number 1. Jeez. Yeah, just a bad movie. Just they all blend together too. Because I'm thinking
They
of one where
really do. To me, they kind of all just blend together as one.
I know one
giant-
they ran out of money for the
Child.
budget, so the kid is like fighting just his glove. Like it's like
Yeah, that
like,
was
is
Dream
that 4 or
Master.
5. Okay.
4.
Yeah, they ran out of money for that. Yeah, I get those mixed up sometimes. But it's
What are you
just-
talking about? That was the best fight scene ever.
doing his little
Sure
ninja
was.
shit with just a glove. Yeah, just in the mother thing with the Freddy's mom, the nun or whatever. I forget her name, but it was
Yeah.
bad. I don't know.
When she took him back into her
Amanda
room or
Kruger.
something
Sorry.
like that.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Yeah. So that's mine.
Okay, you're number 7.
My number 7 would be Freddy's Dead.
Okay.
Basically, similar to Mizzy, it's at the it's the shits.
Well, you look in the toilet. That's what you see.
But I can have some fun with it.
Mhm.
It's not as like hair pulling as the remake or the Dream Child. Like,
Yeah.
I watch it mostly for the corny Freddy jokes. That's what I like
At least
the
you admit
most
it.
about
Yeah, that's cool.
these because it's like what's he gonna say here? Of
Mhm.
course, I hated the Power Glove quote, but
Yep.
because the Power Glove sucked back in the day, it didn't even work.
Mhm. Oh yeah, you had okay.
But yeah, Freddy's Dead was supposed to be the end of the series, and it basically was until
Yeah, until
94.
Right. Thank God we got that.
yeah. All right, mine is the same as Mizzy's. It's Dream Child, not Dream Warrior. See, I don't even know the names. Dream Child.
They just all blend. I know.
The Dream trilogy.
Dream something. Yeah, right. The Dream.
Yeah, it's the Dream Child. It's part 5. I mean, it pretty much echoes everything you've already said. It's just the kid's annoying. I don't remember many of the kills, if any of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really say much about them. They're just blended all together. I need to rewatch them all, but I don't own them, so.
Do you know that famous box set, Tony?
No, the one from like Warner Brothers. That's just old discs thrown.
Yeah, it's just pretty much. Yeah, they put no effort into it.
All right, so we did 7. So 7. So
yeah, 7, right?
6.
Me again?
Yes.
No, you go, Andrew. God damn it! No. Number 6 is Dream Warrior for me.
Really?
It's just
Are you sure it's Dream Warrior and not Dream Master?
Oh,
Dream Masters Part 3. No, Dream Masters.
No.
Dream Warrior.
Dream Masters Part 4.
Oh, yeah.
Damn subtitles.
Wait. Now you got me confused.
I'm gonna.
Dream Warriors is Part 3 with the.
Oh no! Okay, Jesus. Okay, no.
It is Dream. Yeah, Part 3.
Nightmare on Elm Street 4. Whatever the subtitle is. Yeah, Part 4. Yeah, I mean it has some kill. Like we talked about the girl that turned into a cockroach. And
that's one of my favorite deaths in the series because like you see the arms.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good practical effects.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. They probably spent most of the budget on that kill right there.
Yeah, that's probably worth the entire budget.
Because the other one I remember was like a.
I do like the sequence where it's like they go in a loop.
Oh, you like that? See that? Yeah,
I don't mind it, but it's also showing you like Freddy can fuck with you, even if you're trying to like. I don't know, like.
Because she gets sucked into the movie. I remember that, and then it just keeps repeating. It's like like Groundhog Day or something.
Thank you, Rock Music.
Yeah, thank you. I apologize.
I just call them by number 4, 5, 3.
Right.
I don't use
a lot of dreams. Yeah, I just go by the numbers. But because that kill was cool. But then I remember there's a classroom scene where he sucks the air out of the girl because she has like asthma, and it looked like a rubber dot. Like you could tell it was clearly like.
What was that, Andrew?
It had another great quote. Want to suck face?
Yes, it did. You're right. But it just looked pretty.
By Part 4, Freddy was full on jokes. Like,
oh yeah.
Because 3 has a good balance, but 4 is when he's jokey. Yeah. Other than that, it had some things in it. That meatball pizza that was
Part 4 too.
Isn't that Part 4?
Yeah, it was Part 4.
So,
yeah. So that was pretty.
Or as Freddy called it, soul food.
Yeah. Like I say. Soul food, yeah.
Andrew knows all his little quotes and stuff.
He does. He's pretty good. I thought that was pretty good. But
my favorite franchise. So
yeah,
I know some from.
Who's getting a text?
That was me.
I know some vibrate.
You're not a professional host.
That's okay. I don't want to do this professionally.
Yeah,
you do on your life. Hobby.
Yeah, it's not your life.
Larry, you don't want to see the impressions.
No.
Oh hell no!
I'm not doing a Freddy Krueger impression.
Sorry, Larry.
I am not the impression guy of the group, so no.
Yeah, I'm not either. I'm just a black guy. So.
God. All right, what is your number 7?
Mine is also Dream Master. It's just it had potential, but it also they couldn't get the main girl from Part 3 back. I forget exactly why.
Rosanna Arquette, she didn't come back. Yeah,
I don't know why she didn't.
I think she was pregnant. I thought I heard.
No, I think she had a bad experience on 3 and didn't want to come back.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah.
Either way, they kill her off.
Mm-hmm.
It's just you built up this character who turned out to be a badass, like Nancy, and then
you kind of wasted her.
Mm-hmm.
And then you throw her into a furnace, and then she farts out her soul, and it goes into Alice.
Yeah, it was I forgot about that.
Ooh, that's actually my like number one like favorite like
Kill.
death.
Oh,
in-
the third one, right? The marionette kind of.
yeah.
Yeah, I
That
like
was-
that.
That's the one where it actually like creeped me out, just the
Mhm.
way the veins and stuff
Yeah,
were.
Yeah, his feet and his arm. Yeah.
Part 3 still
I
had
like
some
that.
creepy stuff in it.
Yeah.
It still had Freddy. Like Freddy would joke, but when he was doing his shit, he was still
I
scary.
forgot Breckenmeyer was in Freddy's.
Yeah,
Dead.
he was the one that was hopping up and down and like a pogo stick or whatever. He's playing a video
Yeah,
game.
he's the one that smoked weed and made
Yeah.
it seem like he was tripping out on acid. For whatever
Right.
reason.
Exactly. Oh yeah, that's when he sees Johnny on the TV, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
All right, so my 7 is also Dream Master. I'm looking at
7 or
it.
6? We're on 6. Tony.
Six.
All right. We're all confused.
6 is Dream Master. It's yeah. I mean, not much else I can add to that. It's
Enough said about that.
4 and 5 blend together. They're kind of just not that memorable. 4, I did like you said, the cockroach turning the girl.
Yeah,
into-
that was cool.
which was
Yeah.
cool. That was probably the highlight of the movie to me because it's one of the only things I can remember later on.
Exactly.
So, yeah,
I agree.
Now we're on number 5.
Number 5. Okay.
5.
All right. So I got Nightmare on Elm Street 2. I like that overall, and I know, yes, it's the subplot of it, whatever. Like I probably when I first saw it, I wasn't even thinking about that. No point pulled it out. It doesn't change my opinion.
I'm not that old, Jared. I just don't watch these movies that much.
What do we have, Alzheimer's or something? No, it's just I like the makeup in it. Like he looks like he's like sweaty and especially that pool scene. I thought it was cool.
You're like Freddy all moist, huh?
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Mizzy, you
No,
opened
it just-
yourself. You know, Andrew,
I
the
did.
sex jokes. You opened
I
yourself
did.
right up to that.
But that
I
pool
just
scene
said
was
moist.
moist. Oh god, that word.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
So, yeah, I know it has like some like the kid dancing in the room. Like people don't like that. And people getting whiplashed in the shower. Whatever
Yeah,
it's called. Like some of that with whatever it is, but like the opening. I like the opening.
I do like the scene where he does come out of the body and stuff like that.
Yes.
But
He
it's
pulls
also
his
one of
head
those
back.
things like, is it actually Freddy coming out?
Yeah.
Or is it the main character
Oh, I
doing
didn't
all
think
the
of that.
killing?
Oh, okay. That's a good
Because
point.
it's one of those psychological things like, is it Freddy or is it the kid?
You're right.
That's true. That's true.
And then when he pulls his head back, he's like, "What is that? Like, you got the body, I got the soul, or whatever."
I got the brains.
Yeah, the brain. Yeah, and he pulls that. Was
Oh,
cool
I hate
too.
those.
Yeah,
That was a good practical effect.
yeah.
That
I
was.
like
It's
the
just
makeup in it.
that
the
really
practical
creeps
effects.
me out when he pulls the.
And I mean, like, of course they're going to use practical effects in the 80s, but it just shows that you don't need an overabundance of CGI for a lot of stuff. You can still make something look good and have it practical.
It's true.
Yeah, I agree.
They need to do more practical stuff nowadays. I mean,
Oh yeah,
everything is CGI.
Yeah, I mean, they did a lot of practical stuff with Terrifier 2, which is
Yeah,
why
that's-
I
it
like
looked
yeah.
good.
That's
It
one
looked
of the
great.
few.
it. It's
One of the
legit
few
a
that I-
throwback to like the 80s slashers.
And it
Of
looks
course,
like
it's more
Evil Dead
brutal
Rise
than
is
the
going to
80s
use a lot of
slashers,
practical.
but
Yeah, I think so too. Evil Dead. Yeah,
I think Evil Dead Rise is going to use a lot of practical stuff too, which is good. Yeah, it didn't
I
feel like the
that.
same. I agree with that.
Yeah, the girl was totally different. Like, yeah.
All right, Andrew, what is your number 6?
mine 5.
5. Okay.
Yeah, just say the number. Yeah.
It's part 2 as well.
Part 2.
I like it, but there's just some stuff that, especially going behind the scenes, because the actor who was playing the main kid
Yeah.
was gay, but
Mhm.
he wasn't out of the closet yet.
Yeah.
And a lot of the stuff they were making him do was just like, I'm not comfortable doing it, but you're basically making me essentially out myself without wanting to be out.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why I don't fully like it. It has some classic Freddy stuff, but just knowing the behind the scenes stuff with it, it's just kind
I
of
heard
puts me
he
off
he
a little bit.
confronted the director like years later
Yeah.
about that and stuff,
Mhm.
and the
Did
writers
he make a
admitted that.
documentary about that?
Yeah, he did. I watched it. I think it's called like Scream Queen or something like that. But they admitted the writers.
He
later
has a
on
great scream though.
Yeah,
He has
oh
to
yeah,
scream like a little girl, yeah.
yeah. But they admitted they knew what they were writing at the time, I guess, and
Okay.
Yeah.
about the subplot and stuff. So
Okay. Yeah, my number 5 is also part 2. I don't really like it. I mean, the story is pretty different from the first, but I mean, the only good things are the makeup effects. Freddy is still pretty damn terrifying, and the makeup is really well done. But
yeah,
the movie's just, I don't know. I don't go back and rewatch part 2. I don't have any,
Yeah,
"Oh,
part
I'm gonna
2
watch
I
part
skip
2 right now."
I skip a lot when I rewatch the Nightmare series. Like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't skip some of the movies, but
It has no effect on any of the rest of the
no,
series.
it really doesn't.
yeah, I see what you're saying.
Like, they don't even really reference part 2 at all.
No. I mean, I don't know if they were going for like the Halloween 3 route and we're just trying to do something different every time.
I think so, but it's also like you kind of can't.
You gotta have some
Yeah,
connection.
you gotta have some connection.
know,
I just didn't like part 2 that much.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not unwatchable. I just don't.
someone
watch
you
it.
go to. Yeah,
Yeah, it's definitely not a go-to.
yeah.
I mean, I'll watch like a clip of like the Freddy scene at the party at the pool.
Yeah, that's like the coolest.
He's pretty
scene,
terrifying in that scene, but
yeah. I
other
agree.
than that, I'm not gonna go pop in part 2 and be like, "Yeah, let's watch part 2. Watch along."
We'll do a watch along of it. Yeah.
Part 2 is a number 2, and that. But it's not shit. It's just the behind the scenes stuff is shit, and that's why.
Yeah, right.
I didn't even know about the behind the scenes stuff. I
Yeah.
just don't like the movie.
Well, now you do.
Now I do. Thank you, Andrew. All right, number 4. This is where
I
I
was
have
about to say Tony's 4.
So number 4 for me is New Nightmare.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
I know. Surprise!
I mean, I would say 4 is in the good category.
Yeah, this
4
is
is in the good
4
category.
to
Out
1
of 9
is
movies, 4 is in the good category.
Yeah, I agree absolutely. I do like. I like. He had a little different look to him too. And
I really like the look of Freddy
that
in this one. He
whole
looks more
scene,
like a demon.
Which one
right?
did you say? New Nightmare?
Yeah.
New Nightmare.
I like
And he
the
has
look
like
of
that
that one. I like
trench
his
coat.
glove too. It's got like the bone.
Mhm.
Yes, and I like
See,
that
that's
whole
that's
hospital
the
scene.
type I like. I don't like how the claws just sit on the fingertips.
Yeah.
I like how it's a glove, but it's like the entire hand is
part of like it's
yeah.
not just the little tips on
I
it.
like the trench coat he wears.
Yeah,
and,
that was cool. I do like that too.
just how more evil he is in this one. And granted, it's the kid from Pet Sematary.
Yeah, Miko
No
Hughes.
fair.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it is the kid from Pet Sematary.
It is
Yeah,
him,
he was at
yes.
Silver Scream Con, and
He was in Kindergarten Cop. He was in a lot of things as a kid.
And
yeah, I met him. He's cool.
And I like the shots of like the silhouette of Freddy, like paying homage to Nosferatu and stuff like that.
Yeah, that whole hospital kill with the babysitter.
I have no idea what this.
That was cool.
I've never seen Slapshot. I've seen the Steelbook, but not the movie.
Oh, I've heard of that. It's like a hockey movie or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the Mighty Ducks, though.
No, not the Mighty Ducks. That's true. Not the Mighty Ducks. But that whole scene in the hospital when he's like on the ceiling.
And I like that you can see him pulling her up the wall.
Yeah.
So it's like you can kind of get a visual of how he was pulling Tina up the wall in the original.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah, so that's my number 4. And these are all good going forward for me. So
yeah. So what's your number 4, Andrew?
It's Freddy versus Jason.
Okay.
It's just because we finally got the movie we had been waiting for like a decade.
Right.
And I think the payoff was worth it. We got Freddy fighting Jason. And that's all we really needed.
Oh, exactly. And the characters aren't that annoying.
No, they're not as annoying as in the remake. And it's just Freddy he's still joking in Freddy versus Jason,
but not as much.
But he's a little bit more sadistic with his jokes.
Yes, yeah.
Although one of the lines he'd definitely get canceled for one of the lines.
Yes, yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's one of my favorite lines. It's hilarious.
He's like, "Oh boy, dark meat."
Dark meat. He's looking at like what's her name? Kelly Rowland.
Kelly Rowland, yeah.
And he's like, "Ooh, dark meat." It's like, yeah, that wouldn't go over today.
She's a little dark. It's okay. But yes, that was a funny line. I agree.
Yeah, it was a fun. Yeah, I liked that line. All right, so my number 4 is New Nightmares. No, number 3, part 3. Dream.
Part 3. Okay.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
Dream Warriors.
Warriors. There we go. I like part 3. I mean, it's fun. Freddy is still kind of got like the whole horror element to him, but he's starting to do the jokey stuff.
Yeah.
I liked the needle kill. Probably
Mhm.
The
because I
needle
worked.
kill, it's fucked up.
It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, when you think
I mean, I
about
worked
it,
with
it is.
drug
Yeah,
addicts, so
like,
I'm like, well, that's clever.
right.
But I
Yeah, we
also
think
like
about
my
it.
favorite, I think, line from that movie is "Welcome to Primetime, bitch."
Absolutely.
And he sticks her in the
That's
TV.
actually an ad
100%.
lib from Robert Englund.
Oh,
Was it really?
wow.
Hmm.
Good on him. That's That's a
Because
good
that
one.
was like the most famous quote from
Absolutely. Yeah.
But I
Friday.
guess the
Welcome
reason
to
3 is
Prime
lower
Time,
for
bitch.
me is because I didn't like that they killed off Nancy.
Yeah.
I can understand that. I like that because they had the balls to kill her off.
That's true too.
Okay.
I can see what you're saying.
And
yeah.
only in the third one. Like, yeah, they brought Jamie Lee Curtis back and killed her in
Mhm.
fucking, what was it, Resurrection?
Resurrection, yeah.
But it's also like Resurrection. We don't talk about Resurrection.
Yeah, that's a whole. Yeah, exactly.
Just like we don't talk about Halloween Ends.
Yeah.
let's not.
But I'll get more into the Nancy stuff as we go on. But it's just, I don't know, just the fact that
Thank you, Bob.
they had hey Bob, just that I'll get more in detail about Dream Warriors when I get to it.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
That's probably why I knocked it down a peg. But I mean, now I can see what you're saying, definitely. But does anybody think they might? I mean, before Robert Englund gets too old, that they might pull a Halloween 2018,
Halloween and
kind of retcon
bring
most
back
of the-
Nancy and bring back him.
I heard Blumhouse wants to do a Nightmare movie.
Yeah.
If they
Honestly,
retcon the sequels, I'll be down for that because I mean,
the only ones that they can keep is the
The first-
original
Mhm.
and maybe Dream Warriors, but Axe Nancy dying and she just goes insane and she's in the mental.
Yeah.
in the
they'd
hospital
have to-
the whole time or
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool, interesting a little.
that'd be
Because
kind
I
of.
know the family. I know the Craven family has the rights back or something.
Yeah, I don't know. The
Yeah,
rights with
they do.
Nightmare are a bit tricky, so I don't know what's going
Yeah,
on.
right. I know he doesn't have all of them. I don't think, but yeah, that'd be kind of interesting. Definitely would want to see.
And I
that.
mean, they
As long as they
Blumhouse-
start it and end it good, and don't start it good and end it like shit.
Well, that's the thing. I think it would be a one-off
yeah.
Okay,
do
yeah,
too.
that'd be good. We don't need
because
another-
Robert Englund even
He's-
said he only has
he's way
one
too
movie
old to-
left.
Yeah, he's in his 80s now or something, or close to it.
Too
I
old
mean,
to-
hell, he did all of his own stunts in Freddy versus Jason.
Okay.
At least a
And like you
majority of
said,
it.
it's not like Michael Myers that could have cast someone different.
Yeah,
It's
you can
just-
put anyone in
you
there.
couldn't have done
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Freddy,
exactly.
you can't.
yeah. He's
But yeah, a one-off would be good because I mean, we all know how the new Halloween trilogy went, so
Yeah.
exactly.
they should have quit when they were ahead.
Absolutely.
All right.
So,
No disrespect to Michael Myers, he is one of my favorite. Just not that.
Just
ending
not that.
trilogy,
Yeah.
but, Number 3.
So in the 3, for me, it's Freddy versus Jason. I know it's not the best, but I just had fun with it. I remember seeing it opening night when it came out. Just a blast. The kills were cool. The only thing is, Freddy didn't. He only had one kill in it.
Yeah.
Which kind of
And
brought.
Yeah, it was more of a
actually,
Jason Kill
fun
movie.
fact about the Freddy kill, that actor was also in Goosebumps.
Oh,
He
really?
was in Werewolf of Fever Swamp. He was the main kid in
Uh-huh.
that.
Uh-huh.
Was he?
moved to Fever Swamp. He was that kid.
Oh, good old fact.
And he got
Jesus.
killed by Freddy.
He got killed in that.
Freddy killed the one in the main guy's brother, right? That was his
Yeah.
one kill.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on. Yeah, he lights his back on fire. Freddy's back. Yeah.
Which
Uh,
was a cool
Yeah,
death,
that's actually,
'cause
yeah.
you didn't see Freddy like slash his face, you just see the claw marks on his face.
Yeah.
Which I like that because it throws back to the original where you only see like the claws and stuff
Mhm.
like that.
Yeah, you don't actually see him doing. Yeah, you just. Yeah, it has some decent kills and a good cast, and I just have. It's more probably nostalgia has a lot to do with it
Mhm.
too. But yeah, I just had fun with it. And it's
Yeah, this one, Freddy versus Jason, was the one where it kind of introduced the more pedophile stuff for Freddy, which
Mhm.
I'm not a
A
huge
little bit,
fan
yeah.
of, but
right. Yeah,
yeah.
I agree with that too. But yeah, I had fun with it. So That's my number 3.
Mine is actually the original.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Yeah, hey,
the
I
original is
understand.
number 3. Just everything that it brought to the horror genre, because I feel without Nightmare on Elm Street, we wouldn't have like all the paranormal style movies, um,
In a way, I'd
like
be fine with
like
that.
like not so much Paranormal Activity, but like The Conjuring and stuff like that.
Mhm.
I
I'd
don't
be
think we would have those movies without A Nightmare on Elm Street, in
I
my
could see
opinion. I might be wrong, but like just the whole thought of you're not safe in your dream, and even if you just nod off for a second, Freddy can come
Oh yeah.
after you.
it's true. Yeah.
Yep.
Like
Absolutely.
even if you daydream, you're fucked.
Right. Right. Just not paying attention. Yeah, like in
Yeah,
classes. Yeah, yeah, he gets you.
and
Very
that's
true.
the thing. That's why he's preying on teenagers, because they don't
Yeah,
pay
they.
attention in
Oh
class.
yeah, exactly. That's the best time to get him in school. Like, they're not paying attention. So yeah, good point.
um,
I don't mind. That's cool.
and the fact that it was Johnny Depp's first movie, I
Mhm.
think that's pretty cool. And he hasn't aged a day since he got sucked down into the bed.
Right. He went down the fountain of youth or something. I guess. I don't know.
Legit, like
Like,
how
He does
is
look the
he?
same.
Johnny Depp is, I think, 60 something now.
he's got to be up there, late 50s, early 60s. I would think.
Yeah, he's 59 and he still
Okay.
looks like he's fucking 20
Check up.
years old.
Yeah. Yeah. Good genes.
I
Man.
mean,
Good.
Dream Warriors maybe Mizzy's number 1.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see.
All right, so my number 3 would be let's see. This is the tough one. This is where it gets tough for me to actually
You
rank
see, these all three of
Yeah,
these
they're
are
interchangeable.
constantly change.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is where it gets tough for me to rank them. So like right now, I guess I would go with New Nightmare, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I like how they kind of did the meta thing before Scream did the meta thing, or around the same time. I think it was before.
It was essentially a
a couple years
precursor to
before.
Scream.
Yeah, it was a precursor to Scream, and I liked how they brought Freddy into like Heather Langdon-Camp's like real life.
Real life, yeah.
Which actually, the phone call that she got in the movie where it's like, "Oh, I'm your boyfriend now," was actually phone calls she would constantly like get in real life. So,
damn.
People would call.
yeah,
Oh,
oh
wow.
yeah,
call her and stuff.
people harass the shit out of her,
Oh damn.
and it's like fucked up. Like,
Yeah.
Johnny Depp is 59. Okay. Yeah, and I like the look of Freddy. I thought they made him pretty frightening again. I kind of like the whole trench coat thing that he had going on there. And just the look of like his skin in there was kind of more like muscle like instead of like a burn victim from what I remember. And I like the skull glove thing. That was cool.
Yeah, that's cool too.
But yeah, that was fun. I have fun with that one. Like Andrew said, these 3 are kind of like interchangeable. It can go in any order really, but
yeah, it depends on the day, I guess.
yeah.
I agree.
But Heather Langenkamp did marry David Leroy Anderson, who did a lot of like horror makeup and effects and stuff like that. And they actually founded a makeup or visual effects studio together and stuff like that.
Oh, no, I heard she's ordained because I know she married James Janice from Dead Meat. I saw the
Yeah.
She married them too.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so that's cool. She did that. All right, number 2.
Number 2.
All right, that's the original for me. And that doesn't mean it's bad or anything by far. So
yeah,
it started Freddy. It's he was actually scary in it. Tina's death was awesome. Just the way like you hear behind the scenes how they actually filmed that and stuff.
Yeah.
That was cool back in the day.
It was so innovative with how they did the kills.
Yeah, for sure.
And Tina's is the most like memorable. Like hers and Glenn's are the most memorable because of how she was.
They had to have it like upside. And they actually
you recreated that in Scary Movie 2. They actually used that
Okay.
same
Oh, okay. I didn't even know that.
studio
Okay.
and stuff like
I'm
Oh,
gonna
okay.
go ahead
Oh,
and
wow.
say Scary Movie 2's was better than the remakes version of that scene.
that. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I
That's
mean,
true. I agree.
Scary Movie 2 has Tim Curry in it. Of course, it's
Yeah,
better.
that's true. That's right. Exactly.
The earthquake and New
Just that
Nightmare
alone.
happened. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Yes, it
there
did.
actually was an earthquake.
It
I
was.
think it was during
Wow.
production.
Yeah, because they showed it did. I read that too as well.
Yeah, the destruction stuff that they show is actually from
Is
the
actually part
earthquake.
of the earthquake. Yeah.
Okay, I really
Yeah.
got to get that documentary and watch the behind the scenes on all the.
I've heard it's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Yeah, I do too. I haven't seen it,
I
but-
just do my research on behind the scenes stuff.
Andrew does. He does the. A lot
He
of
does.
these.
I give him that. He does. So yeah, number one. I mean, love it still. You know.
Wait, are we
I
on
like
number?
that. Can't go wrong. We're
Number
number two.
two.
Yeah,
number-
sorry. I was saying
He was
number
just
one.
saying
the
number
movie.
one is his number
The
two.
first. Yeah, pretty much. Exactly. So that is mine. Yes.
Okay, Andrew, number 2.
Dream Warriors for me. Just the fact that they have essentially superpowers against Freddy,
Yeah.
and that they
Yeah.
can actually learn to fight him in their nightmares.
Mm-hmm.
Except for the kid that plays Dungeons and Dragons and then
Yeah.
turns into a wizard.
Right, the wizard. Yeah. Oh boy.
But it also doesn't help that the main actor also looks like what the hell is the guy's name? He has a talk show.
Maury or something? Oh, who you talking about? The doctor guy?
Yeah, he looks like what the fuck is his name?
I think.
Bill Maher. He looks like Bill
Oh,
Maher.
Bill Maher. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He does kind of. Yeah. Okay. I see that.
He was like he was old for Nancy. I'm just saying that.
Yeah, he wasn't he in on Nancy and shit too. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I didn't care for Nancy dying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind it, but I think it was stupid how she was like, "Oh, hey, Dad, what are you
Yeah,
doing
yeah, that-
here?
Yeah.
That way was. The kind
I'm crossing over."
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
I
fuck
think
is
she would
this?
have been smart enough to detect that wasn't
Yeah.
her
Yeah.
dad.
Right. Yeah.
And-
that was...
Yeah. Other than that, I like because this part 3 was actually supposed to be the end of the Nightmare series because
Oh.
of the
okay.
holy water and stuff like that. But then like, oh, it made a lot of money, so
Oh yeah, of course. Money
Yeah.
talks. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that's interesting too.
And then they fucking made fucking Dream Master.
Yeah. Then yeah.
Oh yeah,
Jesus. Yeah, boy.
that's where they really went to shit. All right.
Yes.
My number 2 would be the original as well, because it's not that it's saying it's a bad movie or it's worse than what would my number 1 pick would be. It's just I don't watch it as much.
Mm-hmm.
Plain and simple that way. I don't watch the original Nightmare as much as my number 1 choice because I don't
Yeah.
know.
I know what you're saying because yeah.
I just watched. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
fun.
you watch your number 1 more than yeah.
Yeah, this is just I don't know. It's obviously
like if you had to pick one, you go
Freddy,
to
Freddy, it was
Yeah,
you know,
if you're gonna watch one, you just throw in the original.
yeah.
it's started Freddy. It was my second horror movie that I ever saw. So I mean,
Mm-hmm.
there's not much you can really say about the original. That you know.
Yeah, no, nothing bad about it. No, definitely not. You know.
All right, so everybody's
Okay.
number 1.
Number 1.
Number
So mine
1.
is Dream Warrior Part 3. That's just another one. Like I think I probably would throw that in. Like we just said. If I just
Yeah,
had to
it's
choose one.
between that one, the original, and
Mhm.
of course my number 1. Those are the ones that I throw in the most. Is
Yeah.
the original 3 and New Nightmare.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. So it has a good balance of horror and little jokes, and
Yeah,
which I can handle. It's not over the top. Some good kills, and you know,
you want to
Like
suck
that.
face?
yeah, suck face. Yeah, right. So yeah, Primetime Bitch. That's always a classic, and that marionette scene was. Fucking
Yeah, that
cool.
the marionette scene is my
That's
favorite
just-
kill in the franchise.
Yeah,
because
that's up there.
just of how like good the effects looked.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like his.
Oh
veins
yeah, it
were
looks like his
coming out
vein,
of
like
his
that,
arms.
coming out of his feet and arms. It just And he
Which
just cuts
actually
them
in
off
my
and-
film class, in high school, we had to analyze films,
Oh, nice, yeah.
and stuff like that, and that was one of the ones I chose for my
Oh, awesome.
project, I guess you would say. Why do you all think we've never gotten a big book like Crystal Lake Memories?
That's a good question.
Well, didn't we get didn't we get well, we have the documentary, unless you're talking like an actual like book.
I guess is that what he's trying to say? Yeah,
I think so.
that's what I thought he was.
There's no
saying, but
book or doc. Well, there's the
No,
documentary.
there's a documentary.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. I got a fact check. Hold on. Yeah, the documentary is called Never Sleep Again, the Elm Street Legacy, which goes through
oh,
the
okay.
entire series and
I've
stuff
heard of
like
that. Okay, I haven't seen it, but gotcha.
What were we talking about?
That's a good question. You're
am I
number
number
one.
one?
Dream,
Well,
we
yeah,
were
number
talking
one.
about, well, you were still talking about Dream Wars, but
Oh yeah, my fault. Yeah, did I finish? I'm sorry. Oh yeah, we're talking about the marionette scene. You said
Yeah.
your film
and
class.
just
and,
how good the effects looked and
yeah.
everything.
Oh, totally.
Oh, yeah, in my film class, because like everyone was choosing like newer movies that were like kind of easier to analyze.
Yeah.
Because we had to like study like camera movements and like how scenes were like shot, and I chose the marionette scene, and
That's cool.
I'm not gonna lie to you, a lot of people, a lot of my classmates were grossed out by it because they chose like happy-go-lucky
right.
movies.
Stuff, and you're
Okay.
And I'm like,
Andrew's like, nah, I'm gonna get
yeah,
the
nah,
horror.
yeah.
Gore. That's a good question, Ed. I've never seen Freddy's Nightmares, the TV show.
it's
Oh,
not
the TV show. I haven't seen that either. Not good. No. Okay. Yeah.
But my number one is Wes Craven's New Nightmare, because of how meta it is and it being a precursor to Scream.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
And it had Wes Craven in the director chair again.
Mm-hmm.
After the first one, Wes Craven had nothing to do with the series except for part 3, which is why part 3 is so great. Other than that, he went for Wes Craven's New Nightmare. He went back and watched the entire series. He's like, "What the fuck did they do?" So he's like, so that's where he came up with the idea to go meta and have it be a new one coming out, and how when they stopped doing the movies is when the Demon Freddy came out.
Came out.
And I just like that idea that these movies kept the demon away. And book version is what I mean. We never
gotten a book, is what. Yeah, we did. Maybe we could someday.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hopefully.
I didn't see your ranking, Rock Music.
Sorry.
Yeah, I've heard of Freddy's Nightmares, but I've never seen any of the episodes.
Oh, she's in it. Yeah, she's Marcia Carter. Okay, I didn't know she was in that. But...
That would have been cool if they made the marionette.
I could see NECA making that.
Yeah, like a figure.
You
Yeah,
said, they couldn't get it right, so they canceled it. Okay.
But yeah, just the way Freddy looks in New Nightmare, how cool he is, because he played with Tina in the original.
Right.
This one, the babysitter, he stabbed in the back, dragged her up onto the ceiling, and then snapped her neck.
Yep.
With just a flick of his finger.
Yeah.
I
need to rewatch New Nightmare. It's been a while.
But... And like the shots of him like Nosferatu and stuff like that. And because Nosferatu is one of my favorite vampire movies. Or classic vampire movies anyway.
Classic ones, yeah.
And I just like seeing homages to what came before.
Yeah.
Because without horror movies like Nosferatu, Phantom of the Opera, anything like that, we wouldn't have horror movies like they are now.
It's true.
And that's why I'm glad they're putting 4Ks out of the Universal monsters.
Right.
Because it's bringing in a new generation to those movies, and then they're gonna venture off into whatever they want for horror. Because that's what my dad did for me. He showed me where the Wolfman, and Dracula. And then he's like, now you can figure out what you like
What you like, yeah.
with horror.
So it's
kinda
like
That's
they're
what my
like
dad
starter
grew up
horror.
with.
They're like starter
That's
horror
what they
movies. pretty much.
Yeah,
yeah.
because it's like they're not as graphic as like later horror
Yeah, no,
movies.
they're not
get.
graphic.
No, right,
And
right.
so I did like pointing out, like, oh, why are the trees so shiny in
Yeah.
the Wolfman? And there's a shot with the Wolfman howling, and Lon Chaney's mouth isn't even open. He's
Oh,
just
jeez.
staring.
I mean,
Technical
what's
issues.
the most graphic thing they did in that? Didn't Frankenstein throw a little girl into like a river or something?
Actually, yeah,
Did
but
he save her?
that
Or...
was,
Oh, he threw it
that
over.
was
Okay.
actually censored in the theaters.
Was it
Really?
really?
Yeah, because no one it skipped that entire sequence.
Oh, because
And
it's
went
on the
to the
4K
girl-
and Blu-ray.
Yeah, it was restored.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
That was removed, and Victor or Henry Frankenstein saying, let me pull out the quote so I can actually say it right.
That's interesting. Is it because he not killed a kid? But I wonder why they took that out. That had to be some reason.
Killing the kid.
Yeah.
Um,
That's okay.
Animated
Um,
Nightmare on Elm Street.
I know that'd be interesting. I don't know.
That'd be
Yeah,
interesting.
animated
that'd
Freddy?
be interesting.
Yeah.
But
Tony, what's your
Number one would be Freddy vs. Jason because it's just one that I throw on for like background noise. It's like I could just watch it a lot. It's just one of those ones. Sit down, turn your brain off, have fun.
Yeah.
The cast isn't annoying as hell. The lead actress is easy on the eyes.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah, I'm actually curious on how they do Nosferatu.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah,
So-
Bill
so-
Skarsgård.
I'm
That was
liking him lately.
Pennywise, right?
Yeah.
He was just
Okay.
in John Wick, which was awesome.
He was in John Wick, and every time
Yeah.
they showed like a close up of his face, I'm like,
You could see Pennywise. Yeah, you
All I
see
could
like his
see is
eyes.
Pennywise.
Yeah,
The
you see
eye
it.
movements.
You know
yeah.
he can do the lazy eye by himself, right?
Oh yeah,
He was
yeah.
doing it a little bit in John Wick.
He was, but yeah, I've seen him do it on his. Yeah, he can just do it.
You will find- yeah. When you
Barbarian.
see
He
the
was
movie
good at.
tomorrow, Andrew, you're gonna like
Yeah,
all
you'll
you
have fun,
see is
Andrew.
Pennywise on his face whenever they get
Yeah.
a close up.
That's
And he
Yeah,
had a little bit of
definitely.
an accent too, so I'm like, oh no, it's Pennywise.
Yeah. Exactly.
So the quote I was looking for, when the monster is like alive and Henry's like freaking out, and he says, "Now I know what it feels like to be God."
Mm.
They actually took that, they censored that line,
I can see that. Yeah.
so
Especially
it's
back
just
then,
like it censors that out, and it just has him laughing like he's going insane, which is good. But you see his mouth moving, so it's like,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
there's also that, and then in Dracula when Renfield gets killed, Dwight Fry like gives off like a horrifying scream when he's like being like choked by Dracula. They took that out of the movie too, so you don't hear anything.
Hmm.
And it's like, well, okay.
Wow.
And I like that they're putting the stuff back in that was originally in
Yeah.
those films.
Yeah, I mean they should. I mean that
Right.
would not be offensive or anything today. No one would find that horrifying.
No,
No, yeah,
it's
what's
very tame to
Yeah, those
compare to
things are
what's out
tame. They're like,
now.
I swear they would probably be rated what, like PG today,
Probably. Yeah. I
Yeah.
would think something like that. Yeah.
Maybe PG-13.
baby.
But yeah, nothing.
An animated Evil Dead would be interesting.
That would be great, actually.
I'd watch that. Yeah.
And actually, one of the original endings for Freddy versus Jason was actually supposed to be Jason and Freddy going to hell and seeing Pinhead,
Oh,
Yeah. Right. I did
and
hear
then
about that.
Pinhead being like, "All right, guys, what seems to be the problem?"
that would have been better than Jason. That was
'cause the
Jason Goes to Hell. You
sequel-
said.
Yeah, because the sequel for Freddy versus Jason was supposed to be Freddy versus Jason versus Ash.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Okay.
Jason is a deadite in
Essentially.
I did
the,
hear that.
in
Yeah.
the Evil Dead universe.
And then-
So
okay.
that is kind of connected.
Okay.
I
that
forget
would have been
exactly
interesting.
like where, like,
Where that could have gone. Yeah. That's,
yeah.
Yeah. I guess
I
never
mean,
got off
Ash
the ground.
probably would have died anyway, but
Yeah, an anime of Halloween.
Really? Okay.
that would be interesting.
I would be. I don't. Yeah.
Would it be Michael Myers going to Japan?
That would be interesting.
um,
National traveler.
Right.
yeah, it was a lot of fun doing this.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
lot of fun.
Sorry we got sidetracked with the Universal monsters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
No, but you're right. Like,
That's all right. I
core
mean-
today comes from.
I mean, the ranking's done, so I guess we could just open up the chat to whatever.
Yeah,
If you want to stay on for a little longer.
yeah. I mean, I got nothing to do, so
I guess I can. Do I want to post the link in the chat?
it's up to you.
I could try it if
Um,
it gets out of control. I'm ending the live.
yeah. But yeah, it's just without those, or even without Psycho, we wouldn't have slashers.
No.
Like,
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
like this Psycho, Night of the Living Dead, and I'm trying to think of and I want to say the Hammer horror films. Without those, we wouldn't have the modern horror, I think.
No. Yeah, you're right.
Hmm.
They need to bring Daniel Harris back in some way, shape, or form. Don't know how
Well,
they're.
I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
they could just reboot that trilogy
That's true.
there,
That's true.
cancel out Curse of Michael Myers, and just
That would be
Right.
nice.
Oh my gosh.
Laren says never apologize for tangents. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do a Jurassic Park one in June, definitely, because the 30th is in June, right?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
actually I think June
Yeah.
3rd.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it's June. It came out June 9th.
They
I
better
hope
re-release that.
I hope they release that in like IMAX.
We're going to see
That'd
that
be
if
cool.
they re-release that.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
And I
the
might do
original?
either like a Transformers or I don't know what else. Maybe another longer series. And
Jesus, I can't believe it's fucking 30 years old.
I know in
Almost
May.
as old as you,
sometime,
Andrew.
Either Transformers, Shrek, or I could do the Friday series since there's so damn many of them.
That's true.
And they,
That means I would have to finish my marathon of the Friday movies, and I haven't continued.
Oh,
it
you
since
haven't
part 5.
finished up. Oh, you're on part 5. Okay.
Yeah, I tapped out after part 5. For that
That's
was
I
okay.
haven't
I
watched
understand.
all of them in
I
a long
understand.
time.
Yeah, it's been a while too for me.
I feel like Transformers would be less of a commitment.
Yeah.
I've
Plus
never,
the new one's
I've
coming out in
never seen
June.
Peeping Tom, but I'll definitely check it out.
Last
Oh, they
Action
say, yeah.
Hero.
Wow.
Does it really?
I
Jesus
turned
Christ.
31 in June.
Yeah, you're just as old as these movies.
You're just as old as these movies,
God
goddamn
damn.
you.
Yeah.
I'm 30. Oh my god. 36. There we go. I have to think about
Had
my
to think
age.
for a second.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi,
All right. What's going
you
on?
guys.
Okay.
How's it
Not
going?
much. Thank you for letting me join in. Name is Trekpedia. Everyone calls me Trek.
Okay.
Nice to
All
meet
right.
you.
Nice to
Nice
meet
to
you.
meet you. And Jared, I will let you know when we actually do that. Because I'm
Oh,
definitely-
yeah.
that one.
Yeah, that'd be a
that
good one for
I'm
sure.
looking forward to. Everyone's
That one will be a lot easier than I think Nightmare
yeah.
was.
If anybody puts Dominion at 1, I'm kicking you out of the street.
Yeah. Geez.
Well, in that case,
Yeah.
I'm kidding. You have the right to your opinion. I hated that movie.
no, I already know my number one's gonna annoy people,
Oh.
which it should.
Really?
It's actually a pretty good sequel.
Part
Lost
3,
World.
like Dave.
Yeah. No, not part 3.
I know.
No, part 3. See, with me, like 2 and 3 are kind of like interchangeable,
Yeah.
but part 3 has always got that commentary attached to it now.
Yeah,
so-
It
that'll
does.
never exactly. That's better than a movie, I think, in my opinion.
yeah.
Fucking watched it twice in a row.
Yeah.
We were going for 3.
You're going for 3, yeah.
Yeah, and I almost had to go and save Dave from drowning himself.
Right.
You did. Yeah, that was a night.
Yeah. That was a fun one.
I don't think any of our streams have topped that. Well, Freddy vs. Jason, maybe.
I was
Oh,
about to
yeah.
say, Freddy vs.
Yeah.
Jason was a pretty good one.
That was a fun one too.
Yeah. Oh, I could do a ranking of the Resident Evil series too, since I never finished the watch along.
I know.
I mean, we could continue those watch
Oh, yeah,
alongs.
that's
We
it.
could. I could probably redo part 2 since that was essentially just
Yeah.
me and Dave drooling over Jill
Right.
Valentine. the
Yeah.
whole
Yeah.
time.
Exactly.
But that
So
would
you-
probably happen again anyway. So, so okay. Anybody
Yeah,
in the chat got any
curious
questions?
on the
Are you a big Nightmare guy?
Yeah.
Trek.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Dream
Cool.
Warriors is my favorite movie of all time.
Okay. We're right there. Number
Dream
one.
Warriors
That's
is
right.
great.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
which
Yeah.
I think if I could show you that, something.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's cool.
No
That's
wonder.
awesome.
Yeah.
And
Cool.
the first one I ever saw was Freddy's Dead, and I saw it
Okay.
because
Oof.
growing up in a
Oh, I
small
feel
town
for
in
you.
Minnesota. growing
You
up
saw it
a
in
small
theaters
town
or
in Minnes-
something?
Growing up in a small town in Minnesota,
Um,
I had never seen a lot of horror movies, so I'm like, when I heard Final, I thought Final was the end.
yeah. Oh, that too. That's what they got you too. Yeah. They said the
Yeah.
final
And
one.
then
Yeah.
that was my
Just like
favorite for a couple weeks.
part 4 is the final chapter of Friday the 13th.
Yeah,
Right.
and the final
Yeah.
Friday for
Yeah.
Jace Goes Hell.
Yeah. I guess.
It does,
Absolutely.
Jared. Yes, it
Yeah.
does. That is an infamous stream by now.
Yeah.
I can't believe that was over a year ago already.
I know. God. Time's flying.
I did not buy anything today. I did not go Blu-ray hunting
I
today.
ain't gonna, yeah. I'm gonna wait.
I'm pretty sure I don't know if any of the crew went Blu-ray hunting today. I don't think so.
I don't think
No.
Dave did. He said he
No.
wasn't last week.
His
so,
video would have been up by now.
Yeah.
He
Yeah, it
said
was a slow week.
It was
Yeah,
a slow
slow
week. He
week.
said it was
Yeah.
gonna
The only thing decent that was coming out was the Exorcist 3 4K.
And that wasn't
Yeah.
even.
That's not even in
It's not in
stores.
Best Buy. Yeah.
No.
So I
It
might
was
just wait
Exorcist
till we go
3,
to FYE and they might have it
FYE.
at Holyoke.
Mhm.
Holyoke, yeah. They'll probably will have it there. I'm not
But it'll
announcing
probably
that
be
date
like
yet,
$40
'cause
bucks.
there's an
Right. Exactly.
So I have
It
a
does
question
come with a
for you
slip
guys.
though. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Which one do you think we'll see first? Do you think we'll see a Nightmare book like Crystalline Memories, or do you think we'll get them on 4K first?
Ooh.
Good question. I'm hoping the 4K comes at least
I
next
hope
year
so,
for the
4K.
40th, but because the 40th is next year, anniversary.
I mean,
so
they're long overdue for some type of box set or restoration.
Yeah,
or
they
something.
really
Yeah.
are.
I
They put out another Blu-ray of
The Chucky ones are
original.
Chucky's on 4K now. I mean, the rest of them, I
Right.
believe, Seed and Bride are coming to 4K.
yeah, they're
this
coming
year.
out. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
coming. Yeah.
I mean, they're putting out the Jason ones on 4K from what I've
Right.
seen.
Jason ones are
Exactly.
slowly coming out.
They're
on
slowly
4K.
coming up, but yeah, they are at least.
Halloween ones.
Halloween. Yeah.
Halloween's already, they're all out on 4K.
So yeah, it's like the last.
Yeah, it's the last like major.
Like I don't. Yeah.
I don't know if it's a rights issue or
It must be.
It might
I
be.
don't think it's right. It's issue. I think it's just Warner Brothers being greedy.
probably. Yeah, they're
Oh.
sitting on unused money right there. Like people would buy.
Oh
it.
yeah. Oh.
Well, I
that'd be-
mean, they're not exactly the brightest lately.
They're not.
No, they've been. Yeah.
What's
Rocky
Wes
III
Craven?
come
I heard
out?
it's anything new has to go through Wes's estate, and that they might be planning something for next year. I'm like,
I would think for the
okay.
40th they
How
would be.
big-
I would think they would do something for the 40th.
something big for the
Yeah.
40th.
They're at least
Probably
probably
just
going to
way back
re-release
reset
it in
was.
theaters. I know that.
Oh, that'd be
That'd
cool
be
too.
cool. I would watch that in theaters. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Rocky 3 was this month. It was
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago.
2 weeks
That was
ago.
the last
2 weeks
Blu-ray
ago.
hunt I did. Was Rocky 3.
Yeah.
And then also on a separate note, did you guys see Terrifier 2's coming to Peacock at the end of the month?
I
That's
did hear
cool.
that. Yeah, I heard that.
Like, I hope
Which
it's
is
not
cool. I'm
chopped to
surprised.
shit.
I was like, wow.
I'm
Okay.
surprised. Yeah, I have the 4K. I haven't watched it yet, but I haven't had the 2 hours to sit
Because
down.
I thought
and
there
watch
was on
it.
that Scream, but what's that streaming service? The new
Screenbox, yeah.
Screenbox. Yeah. So I
Screenbox.
thought that was
Yeah.
exclusive to that, but I heard that. I was like, oh, okay.
Now that's an easy series.
And they're
to
getting
write.
another steal
1
book,
and 2.
the 4K. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, no. There's 4.
Well, All Hallows Eve.
movies.
Oh yeah, All Hallows Eve, and I don't know if Art's in All
Okay.
Hallows Eve 2 or not. I don't think
I
so.
don't know. Yeah, I know he's in All Hallows Eve. I don't
All
know.
Hallows
His first
Eve.
appearance is All Hallows Eve.
He
Okay.
creeped me out in that one, and it was a different guy.
It was a
playing him.
different
It
actor.
wasn't
Yeah.
David
Yeah.
Norton.
Yeah.
But I will say
Yeah.
the new actor definitely has the mannerisms down.
Oh hell yeah,
He
he's
does, yeah.
awesome. Yeah.
I hope
I
they
heard
get
they
him.
might.
Oh my
they
god.
Might do,
Yeah, me too.
they might do 2 more movies. He said he has a big script for 3, but he doesn't want to do another big movie. I'm like, I don't think anybody wants to sit through another 2 hours and 45-minute movie.
Oh,
It
they're
doesn't
definitely
need to
doing
be
a
that
3
long,
at least.
though.
No,
I haven't seen
Yeah.
Wes Craven's Shocker, Laren.
I haven't.
I haven't either. Yeah.
I've seen Wes Craven's The Hills Have Eyes, though.
I have.
Oh, I haven't. I've seen the remake. I haven't seen the original. No.
The
I've
original is, I think, a little bit more messed up than
Is it?
the remake.
Oh,
Remake's
okay.
pretty
The remake's
fucked up.
pretty messed
The
up.
original
Yeah.
is yeah.
Like
the
the
remake's
Last
pretty
House on the
fucked
Left. I haven't seen the original.
Wes Craven back in the day was very Rob Zombie-esque
Yes, he
with his
was.
stuff.
Yeah.
So now it makes sense where Rob Zombie got his inspiration.
Yeah. Last House on the Left, I didn't really like.
The remake or the original? I never saw the original. I don't like.
both.
Yeah, I
didn't
didn't
really
care for all
either.
the rape shit. Like,
Yeah, I
it
don't
was-
Yeah,
like
that's kind
Yeah.
of why steer away from a lot of Rob
Yeah.
Zombie stuff.
Yeah.
Same with
yeah.
I Spit on Your Grave. That movie was.
Yeah,
you don't
that's
need
another
to-
one.
that-
too.
that's on 4K. I'm like, I don't need to see that in 4K.
You don't need
No.
that. You don't need the HD version of that. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I
I
hear
do
you.
have one more question, and I'll bounce out of here so you guys get other people on. I have a very strong memory of watching the trailer for Part 3 Dream Warriors. Did anyone else get freaked out when the glove came bursting up through the house?
I've never seen that.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I don't remember the trailer, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be interesting if I see the trailer. I have to look that up though. That'd be cool. That
One
was a
night
good
I was
scene though.
playing, I was playing a game on my old computer, and I had the trailer on the background. I forgot I was on, and that part where it goes boom and bust up, it scared the crap out of me.
It's a good one though. Yeah, that's just
Yeah.
a good movie all around.
Yeah, I just wanted to come on and say hi and thank you guys. And I'd say
Yeah.
three. I'd say my rankings. I said 3, 2, 1.
Mhm.
Freddy's Dead, 4, 5, and New Nightmare probably. And then if Freddy versus Jason, I put that second or third.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
that's good.
Interesting.
Glad that the remake's not on your ranking.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Yeah, you didn't even.
That's
You don't
Is
even
it close
acknowledge
to
it,
your
right?
ranking, Andrew.
You don't acknowledge it, right? Yeah, it's like
No,
don't even
Rooney
bother
Mara
putting on.
took care of that one, so thank you very much.
Oh,
Yes.
exactly.
Yeah.
She ruined that for sure.
Thank you
Yeah,
for
thank-
popping on. Good to meet you.
Yeah, nice
Oh,
meeting you.
Thank
you
you.
guys. I'm always in the chat, and thanks, guys, and have a good night. Thanks again.
You
You
too.
too. You
Bye.
too, man. Bye.
So are we, Kevin.
Oh
So-
yeah.
What would
Well,
you
me
guys
and Andrew
say
anyway.
Yeah.
is your favorite like classic horror movie?
Like out of slashers or any classic horror movie?
Any kind of classic
Um,
horror.
That's a good question.
You're on the spot, Andrew. Good question.
You're making me think, Andrew.
Right.
Well, I'm trying to get some practice in for my podcast.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Something comes to mind for me is The Shining. That always gets me.
classic
for some
horror
reason.
movie.
I guess that's a classic. I mean, it's
It's the
40
furry scene, isn't
yes, exactly. The old woman and the furry scene. I love that old woman when she
Um,
gets out of the tub. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the furry.
it?
I guess I'm
But
gonna
that has a
probably
lot of-
say-
making that noise.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. But that does have a lot of like I didn't realize till a couple years ago. Like in the beginning, he's reading like a Playgirl magazine. and,
Yeah.
like it's some things are like okay, it's interesting. But that movie does creep me the hell out.
It's a slow burn,
It is,
but
is
it
very
definitely when it pays off, it pays
yeah,
off.
exactly.
I'm gonna have to say probably it's like a tie between Halloween, the original, and American Werewolf in London.
Mhm.
That's a good one too. Yeah, I gotta get that Arrow one. Yeah.
Yeah, mine,
Literally.
of course, is like the Universal monsters as a whole because
Yeah.
a lot of the movies do connect, surprisingly. And the other one would, besides Nightmare, would probably be, I want to say, probably Psycho,
Mhm.
just because I'm so fascinated by the human mind in general.
The human mind is an interesting thing. That's why I minored
Yeah.
in psychology.
Yeah, it is a very interesting subject. Yeah.
That's
Why
probably
does
I'm
Busy
working
do
where I
what
work.
he does?
Yeah, right.
What
Exactly.
makes him tick?
Right, exactly. Yeah, you'll find out one day. No, I agree. Yeah, Psycho's awesome. Too.
I could
That-
psychoanalyze Andrew, though I probably would have to get psychology classes there. I'd have to take all the new psychology classes. Like, what makes Andrew tick?
right.
Not a whole lot.
That's good.
I do like a whole psychoanalysis on the whole Steelbook crew.
Right. Oh my
Dave,
god.
Dave's just special.
Right. Oh my
Um,
god.
But I will say, not a lot of people talk about Psycho 2, and I would
yeah.
say
I
Psycho
agree.
2 is pretty underrated.
It's pretty
this
good.
is a really it's a very underrated film. But in my opinion, I think it surpasses the original
Oh wow.
because
okay.
it builds on what the original did, and
That's
I
good.
think it makes Norman Bates an even scarier
Creep.
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 Because just you want to root for him, but you
Mhm.
know how
You know,
bad it's
yeah.
going to be.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And just the scene alone where he's talking on the phone near the end, and is like, no, I like her mother.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you want me to kill her? And he's slowly starting to look at the girl.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't get chills a lot during movies, but just the way the music was and the way he was like
No
turning
problem.
to look at her, I'm like, it just sent like chills up my spine, just the way like he
Oh, yeah.
was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of horror movies
That's a good
nowadays are
one.
not.
Yeah, they don't
They're
really
too.
scare me.
I
half the time.
feel a lot of horror movies nowadays are too in your face.
They go for the shock value.
Yeah,
over, like,
and they go for shock value over story.
Mm.
which I mean,
and-
Terrifier, you kind of expect that, but
That's right. That's a type for that, but
in general, I
like-
mean, there's not a lot of.
Like, I feel they think of the kills first and then the story second.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Halloween is a very basic story, but John Carpenter basically had the story before and then the kills.
Yeah.
And it's like, I feel like a lot of movies now just go, like you said, for the shock factor and just to, I don't know, hang on to like.
Yeah, because I agree.
Because
There are certain series that you would expect it from.
Right.
Yeah.
But I know what you're trying to say. I'm trying to look for the word that you're. I know what you're saying though.
Like, I hope Evil Dead Rise kind of brings back that feeling of like a classic horror story.
Mhm.
That trailer creeps me the fuck out.
Oh, yeah.
It's like they tried to do it with Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good attempt there. Yeah, that was,
for PG-13, I think it was.
For
good.
The books themselves
I heard it
are
scary.
are scary.
Yeah.
The movie I enjoyed,
it's a
like,
fun movie, but
parts
it's
of
not
it, yeah.
like
but it needed to actually
Yeah,
have
some-
the same scares as the book.
As the book said,
Yeah. they went a whole different story with the book writing itself type of
They
thing.
they
there.
went the Goosebumps route. Which
Yeah, it
is
went
like
what
a-
I
yeah,
didn't
with
like.
that.
Yeah.
I didn't mind that movie. I mean, I'll watch it during October, but it's not gonna,
It's not like a
it didn't break
a
any new
go-to.
ground or anything. It tried.
No. Yeah.
But I will say I enjoyed Doctor Sleep. It was a very good sequel
Yeah,
to
that's
The
absolutely.
Shining.
I
agree.
saw that
Even
in
though The
theaters,
Shining
I don't
didn't
remember-
really need a sequel.
No, but I know some people either don't like it, but I thought it was pretty.
Horror
good.
can be pretty predictable. That's
Yeah.
very true.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah.
they follow a formula and pretty much so every supernatural movie's kind of got like a certain formula that they follow. That's why like the Conjuring movies, I don't like them. Like
Mhm.
Yeah, I've never seen the Conjuring movies, but that's
Oh,
kind
okay.
of where I get the similarities between that and like Nightmare on Elm Street a little bit.
yeah,
Just,
they,
like,
they follow
confusing stuff.
they follow a certain formula. Part 3 was like fucking Nightclub. I might as well drink a bottle of
Damn it,
Nightclub.
we're turning into
Oh,
Randy
the-
from Scream.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we are. But which one's getting stabbed in the truck?
You're right.
Probably Dave.
He's not even here to defend himself.
Right.
I did see that.
Tony
unfortunately.
loves men.
Oh
Tony
my
loves
god,
that.
that movie is
Yeah.
not
Busy, you
good.
might want to rephrase that.
I wanna-
Like,
Yeah, right.
Tony
I'm
loves
sorry.
men.
Yeah. Tony loves
Jizzy.
men. I didn't mean it like that. You know that.
No, I know that movie. I did not like that movie at
Yeah,
all.
the ending is something else. I'll say that.
A24 horror movies are very hit or miss with me.
Mhm.
That was a miss. That was a swing and a miss. That was no,
swing and a miss, I
no.
like Yeah, it was.
I like X from A24. That was good. I really liked
Mhm.
that one. Midsummer was Florence Pugh's movie. That's pretty much the redeeming quality. That's definitely not a movie for everybody.
No, it's not.
It's
Like, I
not.
like
I've watched
Hereditary. I
it
know people
once.
don't like
I
it.
do want to buy it. I saw there's a 4K version of it on eBay that I might pick up, but
Oh, is there? Oh, okay.
it's
Wow.
not an American release. So,
Oh,
Hereditary. Yeah,
no. See, I like Hereditary. I know some people.
I've
don't
watched
hate
it once. Did
Yeah.
I watch the whole thing?
That's
I
not
got
good.
through half of it.
That's not
I
good
got
then.
through half of it. I have to finish it. It's a slow burn for sure.
It is. It definitely is.
But Pearl,
Still
I thought
probably
was
better than
overrated.
Halloween Ends, though.
Oh
Yeah.
hell yeah!
It was better than anything's better than Halloween. Fucking
Right.
Freddy's Dead is better than Halloween
I
Ends.
You're
exactly.
not wrong. Hell,
Yes.
this is a hot take, but the Nightmare remake is better than Halloween.
Oh,
Ends.
You're
wow.
not. Oh,
I was
you
surprised
know
you
what?
said
I
that.
would watch the Nightmare remake before I watched Halloween Ends again. Hot take right there, but it's true.
I'll take.
Get it? Because Freddy's a burnt victim.
Oh
Hot
yeah, right.
take,
Yeah,
burnt
not.
victim.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I get
Alright.
it.
Yeah, I'm surprised you said that though, because I figured Nightmare Remake's the worst thing in here.
It is
I
the worst.
mean,
but I
they're
really
both
don't
the
like
shit.
Halloween Ends. Like
They're
it's like, what the
both
fuck did you
shit.
do?
But if I'm gonna have to watch one, I'd watch the Nightmare remake over Ends again.
Okay.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Even though I own 2 copies.
I own
of it
both.
on Blu-ray, but
I own the
I know.
steelbook. I bought it when I went with you guys to play it, but
Yeah. It's okay.
I keep
We
slapping
all
it
have
out of
movies.
his hand.
That's right. Twice.
you're gonna do that in Holyoke?
Well, you said we're gonna
No,
get
you
Hey,
told me
no,
not to.
Yeah,
I
you already
mean,
said.
they haven't bothered us, but we haven't done anything like. I mean, no, I don't think we really did anything like wild in there. But the aisles are. You were there last time, Andrew. The aisles are a lot smaller and less spread out than
Yeah.
Oh, are
in
they? Okay.
Attleboro. So if there are people in the aisle, you're kind of like up each other's like you're
Oh, I
like
see.
next to each other.
We'll have
and-
to find an area we can.
yeah, you have
do
to
our
find
own
an
thing.
area where you can smack it out of his hand and
Right.
there's no one standing right
Yeah.
there.
Right.
No. What is it? I have not seen the original April
I haven't
Fool's Day.
either. That's the one, but I know like the ending is
It's definitely not
It's
a movie
basically
for
in the title.
everybody.
I like men directed by
Alex Garland.
You gotta put
Um,
that. You gotta be
You've
specific.
seen Pearl, right, Mizzy?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like Pearl.
Thoughts? You
Yeah, I
it?
like Pearl.
I thought
Yeah,
it was okay. I thought
It's
it
a little
was
slow some parts, but
I thought it was pretty overrated.
Yeah, I mean she's
Like
good
it was
overall.
hyped up to be this amazing. Like, no, it was not, in my
No.
opinion.
I do like
Mia,
better,
Mia
but-
Goth was good, but the
Yeah,
movie
she was good.
itself I thought was okay. I
Mhm.
mean, it was overrated. I do want to see what's the next one called?
Maxine. Yeah,
Maxine.
yeah. I do want to see that how they end it.
I have not seen the Magic Mike.
No,
movies.
I can't say that I have.
Yes, I saw Nope in theaters, and I bought the Blu-ray on our birthday trip there, and I haven't watched it yet.
The 4K. Yeah, I haven't watched it
Yeah, the
either.
4K. I still
Yeah.
haven't watched it. We
I
bought it.
haven't
I bought it when we went for Dave's birthday in
Right.
October, and it's still sitting in the basement. I haven't watched it.
Collecting dust.
Did you buy that, Andrew?
By what?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Yeah, Dave was the only one that got the steelbook, right? You
Dave
didn't-
was the only one that got the
Yeah.
steelbook.
Yeah.
Does the Elm Street remake come with the new DVD box sets?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
Yeah, that's true. Free coaster. Yeah.
it does. It comes with them, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
It is what it is.
oh, that is more common than
Oh,
you would
yeah.
think, Mr. Rock music. That's
Buy lots of movies that we don't
that's
watch.
at least I mean, I don't know if it's common with a lot of collectors, but within the steelbook crew,
I
I'm
think
pretty
so.
sure that-
Yeah, I think
that's
with a lot
pretty
of people.
commonplace.
If you have a big collection, I don't think people haven't seen.
I
some
mean,
of
at
that.
least I know between me and Dave, I don't end up watching half the stuff I end up buying for a while. Andrew, I don't know about you.
It depends. If it's a movie I really enjoyed, then
Hey, Jared.
I'll watch it.
Hello.
But other
So-
than that, I usually
I
just
know
wait.
between like
Yeah.
that's pretty much I think that's Mizzy. Do you watch your stuff?
No, not right
Usually,
away. No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah,
no.
that's does
yeah,
Pat
I'm the
watch
same
his
way.
stuff. He'd be the one that
I still got stuff wrapped in the
Anybody know?
plastic. So, yeah.
I think Pat does.
okay. So between 99% of the Steelbook crew, we buy
Yeah.
stuff and don't watch it right away,
Yeah.
or if at all.
I'll get to it eventually. Yeah, sometimes I have. Yeah, I probably.
Yeah,
might
I'll
never.
get to it
Double with
eventually. I
me.
mean, I've only had Nope for what now? When was
It
October?
came in October. Yeah, it came in October. So like 5-6 months, whatever.
5-6 months. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
it's fine. It's just been
You
so
know,
good.
yeah. Maybe I'll watch it again in October, but
I'll watch it again eventually.
yeah. We'll get around to it.
I mean, I have piles of stuff that I bought a year ago with you guys on the Blu-ray hunt, and it's still not open. So
Yeah, so wrapped in a plastic. Me too.
I look back at my video and I'm like, I haven't watched that yet. Still sitting downstairs.
Exactly.
Okay, maybe I should rethink my life's choice.
Are you sure about that?
I see Andrew thinking of a comment to make.
No, I was reading stuff.
Oh, stuff, huh?
He's losing interest.
He's looking at porno.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely
Wait,
doing
what?
that.
Andrew's looking at anime porn.
Yeah, I think that's no, that's
Is
Jay.
that supposed to be a shock or something?
No, it's not a shock. Andrew looks up. I don't know what. I don't want to see Andrew's search history.
I was about to say, what do you know when I look up?
I don't want to look at your search history. Andrew's like, it's normal. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
He does this every day.
Exactly.
I think they
You
have
don't
to
have
put
to
up
tell me
the-
what you do every day, Jared.
Yeah. What do you do? What are you looking up, Jared?
Nothing.
Nothing. I think that's everything. Right.
Oh, they lose the rights thing is
Oh.
weird, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you get it with so many years. I don't know how that works. Yeah,
I know the
reverse
rights. That's why we have Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Yeah, because it's like
Somehow
public
Disney lost
domain.
the rights. So
Yeah.
it's public domain now. And somehow I think Mickey Mouse is up next year. I don't know how they're
Yeah, I
losing
think
the
Andrew
rights
said
to
that,
their
right?
own
Yeah,
creation.
something like
but
that. That'd be interesting. Killer
That'd
Mickey.
be-
Bambi's next.
Bambi is
yeah, they're
next.
doing a
They're
Bambi
making more
one, yeah.
movie out of Bambi.
Yeah, they're doing a Bambi. Yeah,
I mean,
the
it can't
killer
be any
deer.
worse
I don't know.
than
Yeah, did a lot of things out there.
yeah. Did anybody see Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey?
No,
No, not yet. I do want to see it though.
I do want to see it.
Yeah,
it's
I
getting
still
a 4K
don't-
steelbook.
yeah, that steelbook's like glow in the dark. I guess. It looks-
I don't think it's an American release though. I
It's
think
not,
it's
I
a
don't
freaking
think.
German one.
Yeah, and that box set I think sold out.
It-
I don't know.
Is it coming out on physical media in the US?
I hope
I
so.
don't know.
I
To
was
be
gonna
honest.
say it might be an issue with like
Disney.
Disney saying, "Hey, you can't actually
they do-
release it."
Oh, they can do that. Okay.
I think so.
Oh,
I
okay.
think they can, but I mean, they couldn't stop the movie from being made because
Right.
it doesn't look like their version of Winnie the Pooh.
No,
That's
it's not.
exactly
they
why
can't do,
they couldn't stop it.
yeah,
And they didn't
And there'll
use
be a
any
sequel.
characters that they created. Like they didn't use the.
they can't do
Gopher
Tigger.
or-
They can't do Tigger.
Yeah, they can't do
no.
Tigger.
Actually,
Yeah.
next year they can because the copyright for Tigger
Oh.
comes up next year.
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
realize Tigger was not in that whole copyright thing.
Yeah, I had heard that.
Yeah,
Is that why there was no Eeyore or Tigger in that movie and it was just Pooh and Piglet?
I
Yep.
think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mickey
next
Mouse
year-
Killer Shoe. I don't know how Disney's losing the rights to their own.
I know. How did they
creation.
not keep the?
How do you
rights
lose
to-
the rights to
Mickey
your own creation?
Mouse? That's a big one. Like Jesus.
Well,
Wow.
technically, Winnie the Pooh wasn't a Disney.
No, it wasn't the
creation.
original.
No,
They
originally.
Was-
licensed it.
Was based on the book.
Yeah. And I know like nobody can use like what characters that Disney created, that annoying gopher and
Oh, okay. So that's yeah.
I'm
they
not sure if
keep
they
track
can
of
use
that.
the rabbit either.
Oh
No.
yeah. I forgot about the rabbit. Yeah.
Hopefully not, because the rabbit sucked.
Yeah.
I was gonna say someone in the group is definitely actually no, we don't have anybody that's like that annoying. rabbit. No
I mean,
one is.
if anything, I'm more like Eeyore because I'm apparently depressed and emo.
That's
Oh,
true.
jeez.
You got that comment. I got that comment about you this morning.
We all are. Hey.
So does that make you Winnie the Pooh then, Tony?
I don't want to be Winnie the Pooh.
Put some pants on, Tony. That's all I'll say if you want to do
They,
Well,
Lizzie can be
would
Winnie
you
the
rather
Pooh.
be
Davis
Winnie-
as Tigger.
No, he has no
would you-
pants. Yeah.
Would you rather be Winnie the Pooh or Piglet?
I don't
I don't
know.
want to be Piglet either.
Basically,
Piglet, I guess,
Davis
yeah.
Tigger.
Tigger. Bounce
I would
around,
rather
yeah.
be Tigger.
I'll be the owl. Wasn't there an
No,
owl?
I'm not that
or something?
hyperactive.
Yeah, there's an
I got an
owl.
owl. Yeah. I'll
There's
be
an
him.
owl. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be the
Yeah,
owl.
at least you didn't say Tigger, Mizzy.
Yes, exactly. Because yeah,
Lizzie the
Lizzie's a
Tigger.
Tigger. Yeah.
Say that a little bit fast, and someone's
Yeah.
gonna think I just said something
Oh, I
else.
know. Oh, sure, I'll see that pop up in the comments. Jesus.
Like,
According to the troll, Dave's the racist one. So
Yeah.
what?
He's far from.
yeah, that's one of the comments that I got. But Dave's
Really?
racist.
Oh my
Dave's
God.
a racist?
And then he
That's a
mentioned,
new one.
and then the troll is like, "Oh, Black Mizzy." It's like, what the fuck?
Right. You sound racist. You fucking idiot.
Yeah, I've never gotten that one before. I've never gotten.
No,
one
I've never
said
seen that.
Dave
I'm
was
surprised.
racist.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
I've gotten ones that pretty much said he was, dead,
Right.
a backstabber, an idiot. That's about it. I never got the
Okay.
racist one. I was the racist, and Andrew was the emo.
Why? Because you didn't buy Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Well, you did actually.
No, I
But,
bought that.
Yeah,
Fucking
you
movie,
did.
Yet
Right.
people in Dave's comments were like racist. I'm sorry, I said the bad guy was terrible. It's my opinion.
Well, you said he's an Aquaman.
I said he was an Aquaman
Yeah,
ripoff. I
well,
don't read the comics. I don't know
I
who
don't
comes
either.
first.
I would agree with that.
Oh, that sounded wrong. That sounded very wrong. I don't know which one was created first. There, I'll rephrase
There you
that.
go.
Oh, they have a Winnie the Pooh blood and honey T-shirt at Hot Topic.
Oh, Andrew, there you
Well,
go.
looks like we're looking at Hot
And
Topic
Winnie the
at
Pooh with the
home.
mask, you can see at conventions.
Oh, I did see the mask. They did make a mask. I'm like, is
Oh,
Dave
did they?
gonna buy that mask and walk into Best Buy dressed as Winnie the Pooh?
That'd be funny.
I think you should when that movie release.
Yeah, I think some of
Why are
that's
you
not- I'm
asking me if Dave has a video coming tonight? I don't know.
not- Yeah, listen.
I'm not his keeper, people. Come
Right.
on.
Unless he keeps
Andrew's gotta be
secrets
the
from you.
If he does, it'll pop up.
If he does, it will pop up. I
And
don't
if he
think
doesn't,
he
he
went out.
doesn't. I don't think so
He
either,
said
but-
he wasn't making a video this
Yeah.
week.
He said he wasn't going out today, so I'm going to
Oh, I
assume
guess
no,
not,
no
yeah.
video.
Yeah,
Unless he has another one that I don't
just had
think
or
so,
something.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to remember, Andrew's got him in his basement. He only lets him out at 7:30.
Exactly.
Yep. Make sure you feed him, Andrew.
Freedom
What
of
is the
cock.
Mickey Mouse thing?
Whoa!
What did you just say?
Are you catch that?
I did not catch that. Repeat.
You'll have to watch the replay for
Yeah,
that. Tony.
exactly.
Repeat, bitch. Repeat.
I said I feed him my cock.
Guys in the chat,
Cock
go back and replay it. What he said.
Oh, poor Dave. Not even here to dispute that.
Mm.
I'm actually thinking of submitting a written list. I just haven't had time to sit down and write one.
Yeah, I think it's due in a couple days, right?
It's doing a couple days. I might
think
try
the
and do one
31st.
tomorrow at work. I have a
Yeah,
meeting.
I was thinking
wanna
of it too.
do.
Like, but I know some people are having difficult times. It's hard.
It's
There's a lot of good '90s movies. You know what I mean? So it's
What is this? What Mickey Mouse thing is something?
Yeah, that was like the
only
old black and
Steamboat
white.
Willie is out to be used, but everything after that is saved by Disney. Okay.
okay.
I was gonna say I couldn't. I just can't see them losing the rights to like
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse. Like,
Right.
it's like your own
Well,
creation.
I
It's
think the
your own- yeah,
next
it's what you're
horror
known
film
for.
will be The Jungle Book.
Oh,
I could see that actually.
that's kind of.
I mean, technically, Jungle Book's already a horror movie anyway.
yeah, I guess so. The snake and Peter Pan, Bambi, blood. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I heard Bambi. They're definitely doing.
This is an Andrew question.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
WrestleMania is
me,
this
that's
weekend.
not a
Well, I
question.
mean, Lizzie watches.
Yeah, I watch wrestling. I'm excited for
I-
WrestleMania.
I'll watch a match
I
here
don't
and there,
watch
but-
as much as I used to, but I usually watch around like WrestleMania time, like now and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Some of the storylines are getting a little played out, but I'm excited for WrestleMania. It'll be
You're
fun.
getting a little played out.
I am. I agree with that. I am. Getting a
They
little,
made a horror movie out of Peter Pan.
I mean, Peter Pan.
I mean,
If you
Neverland.
think
and-
of
The
Peter
Lost Boys.
Pan, he's technically the villain.
That's true.
Is he cut off Captain Hook's hand,
Well,
fed
yeah,
it to a
right.
crocodile,
Right.
doesn't let any of the kids go home,
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I never
I
thought
didn't
of
think of
it.
that. Yeah.
basically kidnapped Wendy and her brothers,
That's
Almost-
okay. His ride at Magic
almost-
Kingdom is fun.
almost let them die.
I didn't think of
Um,
that. Yeah.
Makes you look at that ride at Magic Kingdom a little differently.
Well,
now.
He's also a womanizer because
Good.
he's with the Native American chick, and then he's trying to get with Wendy.
With Wendy. Yeah.
Did you see the trailer for the live action one? Disney
Yeah,
did,
I
like,
did.
Wendy
Yeah.
and Peter Pan or something.
Yeah,
It looks
I mean,
bad.
Yeah.
I mean, at least it's going straight to Disney Plus,
That's
Right.
true.
so it's technically free.
Yeah.
People have been
So-
asking my thoughts on the Little Mermaid trailer. And it's like, do I want to talk about like? I'll
Well,
be
that's
I mean,
fine.
another
at least,
thing that-
at least
I
she
say
can
it's not good.
sing,
Yeah. She can
She
sing.
can
Yeah.
sing, yes.
unlike
But-
a certain witch that was in Harry Potter.
Yeah. What?
Abracadabra.
Hermione.
watch
What are you
it.
doing?
Hermione,
Yeah,
yeah,
Hermione,
Hermione,
yeah.
Not, oh my God, there. I just can't.
Yeah,
They
the Harry
cast
Potter
her
fans.
for,
will-
they cast her for a name, pretty much.
Oh, of
I
course.
am curious on if it is true how they're going to do Hunchback of Notre Dame.
That would be an
Ooh.
interesting one. They're gonna have to.
That's a little
That
problem.
is never gonna fly in today's cancel.
Yeah. How
culture.
would they?
No. Because in the first scene, Frollo says, "I'm sending this demon back to hell where it belongs.
Oh, just because he's crippled or
Disney's not
hunchbacked
gonna.
No, it's a baby. He's holding it
Oh,
over a well.
oh,
He's
oh,
gonna
okay.
drown it.
Oh, yeah, they can't do that.
Well, they're not gonna put that on film.
No,
like,
no.
there's no
But
way
the
they're
fact
gonna.
that the fact that this line is in the 90s in a Disney movie, I am sending this demon back
I
to
know.
hell.
But the
Where
'90s
it belongs.
weren't as big of pussies in the '90s. Now
And
it's
then
like everything.
They have a song called Hellfire,
Really?
where the song is basically Frollo wants to touch himself, but he
Pretty
knows
much.
it's a sin.
Whoa.
Yep. It's
That was
not
an
a movie that's
animated
gonna
Literally,
go well
literally,
live action.
one
for
of the
Disney.
lines in the song is "This burning desire is turning me to sin."
Whoa. Okay.
It's not gonna go well for Disney. They're gonna cut out a lot, and it's gonna
Yeah.
be like a
And
new
then
weird, like PG
another-
version.
Another lyric from the song is "Hellfire, dark fire."
What's with all this hellfire shit? That wasn't all in anime? I don't
Yes,
really
this is
remember.
Yeah,
The
it's
Hunchback
an
of Notre
animated
Dame is a
film.
very dark Disney movie.
I don't remember too much, but wow.
That's why
okay.
you don't hear a lot about it,
Yeah, I guess so.
and that's why you don't see any merchandise at Disney stores. Like,
Well,
I
you,
just
you
thought-
might at Epcot in the Paris section.
there might.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't even think it's there.
Is it? Oh. Hmm.
I'm pretty sure they don't really sell much of like Hunchback stuff anywhere.
Yeah,
Anyway,
we could do a watch along of Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in a long time.
It would be on Disney Plus, right? Obviously.
Yeah,
It's
I
on
mean
Disney Plus,
it'd be
yeah.
worth
They didn't
it.
like censor it.
They actually didn't.
Oh, that's good.
Andrew can
Um,
host that one.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Hunchback's my favorite Disney movie, so
Oh, okay. Wow.
That's that one.
that and Aladdin are like tied.
He
up.
only lets Dave pop out when it's convenient, so no.
Yes.
Roman Reigns, yeah.
A Toy Story or Cars horror movie. I can
Hmm.
see Toy Story. It's kind of like Child's
Yeah.
Play.
Yeah.
Buzz Lightyear with a knife.
Buzz Lightyear.
But
Woody,
Cars,
oh,
Kristen-
How they going to do it?
Well, I mean, you just have to look at Tim Allen's like older days when he was doing
Yeah.
lines of coke.
All right. He's a coke dealer. And,
I like Tim Allen. I don't care what his personal history is. I could have. Frozen is horrific enough.
yeah.
The first Frozen movie, I worked retail. at the
I
Oreos,
worked at Walmart during that bullshit.
and I was at Target, and I got screamed at daily for not having fucking Elsa dolls.
I mean, at least they weren't playing fucking "Let It Go" 24.
Yeah, they were.
That song. I never want to hear that
The
again.
toy aisle was right near the return desk because they were remodeling the store, so they shoved us in a corner that was like not permanent, obviously, and Let It Go was blasting every 2 seconds.
God.
For 8 hours a day.
I'd have to quit.
Between that and why don't you have any Elsa dolls? You're ruining my child's life. Like, good for you. Get the fuck out of my face.
So your child will get away.
Your child's fine.
All right.
Disney animated Hunchback tanked. Did it really?
Actually, no. It was a $70 million budget, but it made $325.3 million. So I don't know how that tanked, but I think it had a lot more sales when it did release on
When it hit video,
but
probably, yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
I like Lilo and Stitch.
Mhm.
They're making a live action.
I
one?
thought I heard that at one point.
God, they need to stop.
Yeah, it's too much.
Everything does not need to be turned into a live action that was Disney animated. I mean, watch, they're gonna make a photo reel Finding Nemo.
God, right? Just follow goldfish.
That's one thing I'll say about the Little Mermaid trailer. I don't like that choice of having the animals look photo real because it just it's weird.
I mean, that's basically what they did with Lion King.
Yeah, but they're not as photo real here, and they got them moving with cartoon mouth, so it's kind of
That's weird.
off-putting. Like Sebastian, when he appeared on screen, I was like, okay. They just took him to
and
a
then I
crab
see a
and
little
made his...
flounder. Yeah, like
Flounder, I don't think we've seen yet,
he wasn't seen, right? Okay.
but I'm assuming he just looks like a regular fish.
Yeah, like a I would
And
think
the
so.
bird, the only one that I'm fine with is the bird.
Oh yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
bird looks the most natural out of all of them. The crab is a little off-putting.
Mm-hmm.
The funny thing is, I saw people getting upset about Sebastian being a crab in the remake.
He's a crab in the...
I know, but they're like, oh, he's a lobster in the original.
Oh, people think he's a lobster.
No, he's not. He's a
Like,
crab.
no,
He's
he's a fucking crab.
Yeah, he's not a lobster. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a crab in the original, so he's a crab in this one. I mean, he just looks like an actual crab. The eyes may be a little bigger,
And Tony's just a crab in general.
and Andrew's got crabs.
Oh.
Nah.
He's like,
Do not deny it.
Terrifier. I like the Terrifier movies.
Yeah.
I would not mind seeing him in.
Yeah, I guess him in a
Yeah,
cameo
that'd
or
be
something.
cool if you
They
were
might
that.
as well.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
That or
he's basically like friends with the entire crew. So
He's friends
might
with
as
the
well.
entire Terrifier
Yeah.
cast. I mean, same with Scream. They could put him in a
Oh yeah. You could have
put
a
him
little
in
cameo on
a
there too.
Scream movie. I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, because I guess Spencer helped with like a Wes Craven Easter egg and
Okay.
Oh, did he?
Scream 6.
Oh,
I don't know why they. I mean,
Oh, wow.
he does songs based on all these movies. So I mean,
right.
it's pretty well,
It'd be kind of smart to do it. Yeah.
And he was in the Demi Lovato music video.
Right.
He's in the
exactly.
76 music video.
Right.
So. I don't know who that is.
I don't. Yeah. I never watched Smallville, but
Yeah, I never could get into
I'm a
it.
rock lobster. Okay.
okay.
So you're
What
a
is it?
meatloaf lobster.
No,
Meatloaf
change it from an R to a C. He's a cock lobster.
Jesus.
I don't know what that means, but
Right.
Thanks, Andrew.
Tony. That's Tony's new name. Cock lobster. I like that.
All right.
cock lobster Tony.
Cock
Let's get it
lobster.
trending.
Right.
I'm already
Hashtag.
jerk dick Tony.
Hashtag.
Wait, where is the little? Hold on. I don't
What?
have anything to call Andrew. What do I call him?
Yeah. Now you're gonna change our names again. Yeah.
Give me an idea, Mizzy.
Andrew,
I
the
know, I
emo
forgot to think, 'cause I
guy.
said I was gonna come up with one.
What did the freaking troll call me in my last comment? Nerdy, depressed,
emo
something.
guy or something like that.
Nerdy, depressed emo man.
Dirty Andrew.
Dirty Andrew.
Dirty. Jesus.
I took a shower today, but okay.
Right. Jesus. Why is it dirty?
Mm. I'll probably pop in for a little bit, but I gotta work early in the morning, so
There's a lot of people streaming tonight.
I
Yeah.
heard that sigh.
I will pop over there. I can't stay for the whole thing because they go for a while.
You're not a
Especially
true
when there's a
fan.
panel.
You'll
You're
be
not
there
a
for
true
2 hours.
fan of fans of something.
I
You're the
have to
moderator.
work in the morning, and unless Ed wants to get up and go to work for me, then
Oh yeah. You're the...
Hey, you can go to work on like 2 hours of sleep.
not unless I want to be a total douchebag.
What's any different than how
I
you
know you're
Needs
right.
his beauty sleep.
I knew you were gonna say that. I think those are.
I think those are called. Well, yeah, there you go. Andrew's got crabs.
I mean, Dora the Explorer is already a hard
Yeah,
cartoon.
I don't. Yeah.
That would be an interesting crew trip. Europe
Oh.
would probably die.
Matt Damon.
Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. That's all I remember.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's all. I
Ironically, you had a coworker named Scotty, and I always said,
Oh, that's
Scotty-
thank you, Lawrence.
I always said, Scotty, you don't know.
Oh, Scott
Like,
Lang.
what? Scotty doesn't know. Scott Lang, no, not it, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
uh,
4 and 5. I don't really like part 5, but
we could
No.
do 3 and 4.
5 is
Yeah.
where
What
I
did we
kinda-
do before? It was just we just
We
did 1
did
and
one
2.
and two.
1 and
One
2.
and
Okay,
two,
yeah.
yeah.
3 and
When's
4.
the
Yeah.
next Friday the 13th?
October.
I think
Andrew.
October is the next one, actually.
All right, then we can do it in October.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
We're
What
not
would
a,
I-
we're not a prank channel.
We're not really a
Yeah,
prank
that's true.
channel.
We're not a. That's right.
We make fun of each other, but we're not a prank channel.
I mean, I could sack tap him if you want.
No, Andrew.
What? That's a prank.
Yeah, right. That is.
Aw. I don't
Oh,
think
yeah.
you would see that. Oh, poor Dave. That's
He's on the floor.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Like, "Ah, my balls.
We're not vlogging, but if you want to do that, do it tomorrow night.
No.
There you go. Get him in the theater.
Let's get home after John Wick.
He has to get home after. the
Yeah,
movie,
that's true. too.
So
I'll punch Tony in the nuts, though.
I'll tell you what.
I've
You wanna
already seen
take out
John Wick
that Tony?
trip before.
You could punch yourself in the nuts.
Yeah.
He's like, no.
Fine, Mizzy will appear for 2 seconds. Punch
I
you in
will.
the
I'll
nuts
just
and leave.
and I'll leave. Yeah, exactly.
I can't punch the black guy.
Oh, you can why not for a game.
We'll be in Randolph.
worries.
It won't look racist.
That doesn't make it any better, Tony.
He's always like, oh, there's other black people there. Yeah. Whoa. All right. Jesus.
No. On that note, good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Are we talking anal probe or
Are you
what?
are you
That's the
talking
blunt,
anal
oh.
probe or just like probe his brain for some facts?
Because I was about to say there ain't no probing that brain.
Please elaborate, vlog.
Yes.
Mizzy pass the blunt.
Pass the blunt.
Oh
Oh,
my
you smoke
God.
rock music? I don't smoke that much.
I don't
no.
think Andrew wants to anal probe Dave.
I don't. I'm married. I
Nope.
can't.
None of you can, but I mean
I mean, that would be cheating, I guess. But yeah,
that would be cheating. Alien probe.
alien pro.
So you mean anal
So
probe?
you mean
Yeah,
anal
which is
probe.
anal,
So,
is anal.
no, I think we're all going to pass on that.
Yeah, I'll pass.
I'll pass. Mizzy, it's your turn. You can do it. You
No,
can have
I'm good on that. I'm good.
We could all probe each other.
There you
Now
go.
we can be the human centipede.
Oh, God.
Oh,
I don't want to think about that.
that would
Except it's got to be mouth to ass.
Oh, God.
dear Lord.
You really have a dirty mind.
That's what human centipede is.
It
Have you
is.
seen that movie, Jared? It's
Yeah, watch that,
there's
Jerry.
3
You'll
of
like
them
it.
somehow.
Yeah, exactly. How's that 3?
Probably not. It's owned by
Doesn't
Fox,
it-
right?
Yeah. Does
No.
it even have like a DVD release?
It does. It has a DVD set,
Oh.
but it come out when Fox was putting stuff out. So I don't know
Yeah,
if
it
it
was
ever
on
came
the
out.
CW or
Right. Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, I don't think it's coming to Blu-ray.
That's
Stop
cool,
giving
so-
Andrew ideas, man.
All right.
I mean, we could.
I
We're
don't
going to be
want to.
sharing a hotel room in
I'm busy.
September.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
sleeping in the
true, but I
bathroom.
mean, I've shared a hotel with you once.
I'm
and
way a
Dave
couple of
twice,
states
and no-
over.
You don't know what happened
Yeah.
when you went to sleep.
You went to sleep first. We woke you up.
Yeah, but I could have woke up when you went to sleep,
That's
and then
true.
I told Mizzy to be quiet. And
You did.
Mizzy was already busy doing something funky over there.
Yeah. Okay. You wish.
Mizzy was too busy having fun with Dave's feet there.
Yeah.
oh,
Exactly.
yeah.
They were in the way. I had to kick them out of the way. Hanging over the.
Oh,
bed.
so that's why Dave moaned. 'Cause you touched his feet.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh my God, this is live. You realize that, right? We're ready to end the
Yeah.
broadcast.
Yeah.
No, I have not.
I have.
I'm waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
there
kinda
was
have
plenty of
to,
Scream
I
5
don't
in
have
the
a job
store.
at the moment.
You don't. Yeah. You kind of need money to do that, Andrew.
Yeah, I mean I have money.
Yeah.
I
I'm
just
talking about till
need
like June,
to
I think, or
be
something. So.
wise of what I spend it on.
I mean,
Yeah, I
you could
understand.
go work at Best Buy.
I'm trying to get out of retail.
Okay.
If he did work with Best Buy, he's going to the
You can
boys
get
going
like
to
a
say
front
you're
desk
fired.
job easily. I mean, they pay you a lot more than you can get a front desk job somewhere.
Imagine
Yeah,
Andrew's greeting people.
Yeah.
Answering phones.
Yeah, I could see him doing that.
Hey, I mean, that's how I got out of retail. I was like, fuck
Yeah.
that. I'll answer phones. I don't care.
Yeah. I mean, if I could work from home, that'd be great.
I know, yeah, geez.
I didn't mind working from home until like they gave us daily trackers and we're like, here, you need to do double the work that you do in the office. It's like I'm going into work.
Right.
Mizzy getting busy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
See you, Laren.
Bye, Larry.
Have a good one,
Larry.
Larry.
Oh God. I don't want to throw money out. He has his own money.
vlog. You got some. Yeah. He likes a lot of anal stuff. I don't know.
Huh.
I only bought one shirt from Spencer's.
Are you sure he's not the troll?
What the hell?
Right, I don't know.
I just read the full comment. No, thank you. Alrighty.
Alrighty then.
I'll
Okay.
leave that to maybe Andrew and Mizzy. They can do whatever they
No,
want.
I'm good. I don't. Yeah.
I like
You-
him, Missy,
I
but
know.
I don't like
You
that
could
much.
actually
Right.
see him.
Exactly.
You could actually see Andrew smiling. He wants that.
Huh?
He wants it. You said.
You want that, Andrew?
No.
Okay.
I think he's good.
Yeah.
I'm
I mean,
per-
he's already been
I'm-
offered.
I was about to say I'm perfectly happy married to the woman I'm with, but okay.
Maybe in another.
Oh,
life,
it's
so-
because I won't say that. That was
Yeah, I heard they delayed that. Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather them delay stuff and actually work out a story
Make a
for it
good
to
movie,
be
yeah.
interesting.
Oh yeah, right. Listen, I'm sure there's a reason they're delaying it. So
all right. I'm gonna end the broadcast there. We can just hang around. We can chat.
sounds
after.
good.
All right, so thank you everybody who joined before. If you're still here,
Well, yeah, Tony, you got to go to Ed's.
Oh yeah, it's starting
Stream.
right now, Tony.
no, it's not. Oh, it is right now.
It's
Yeah.
9, right? Yeah, it's 9:00. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. All right.
Oh.
All right. So, like I said, thank everybody who joined. They're still here. Bye, rock music.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Have a good
Bye.
one.
Bye, Jared.
Bye, everybody.
Take care.